Yeah, don't be a counter dick. Don't, don't dick my counter. Don't counter my dick. Because that would hurt. Melon fuck sounds like a big tittied stripper. Or some OnlyFans page. Check out my OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/melonfox. Yeah. And I spell it with 2 X's too. F-U-X-X. I'm so cute and funny. Here's my tits. Give me $500. Not that I'm bitter about it or anything. All my life I tried to do what was expected of me, only to hear again and again that I was slow. I desire only one thing, Master, to feel adequate, fit for my role. Oh, not to worry, but I am done with you. You'll be the fastest there's ever been. That's really going to disappoint any girls he gets with. Trust me, I know. There's something in here. Something sees me. Oh, shit!
Can I go now? Claire wants to take me. Just shut up.
I love ragdoll physics in a game like this. He just falls down dead, suddenly her arm goes bleh, out over her body. Come for me, lady. Come on. You know you want to. Crap. I don't remember the number from the... Motherfucker! Something really, really bad is about to happen. And I mean really bad. They gave me 4 health packs, a shit ton of ammo, a bunch of grenades, 2 dead bodies. Sounds like the beginning of a 12 Days of Christmas song. And an Alma freaking the shit out of me. Nice. So what's over here? Just still there, please put me down. Oh no! Now turn around! Oh, fuck! What was that? Oh, good. TV's flashing an eyeball at me. All I can think of now is, I gotta feel like somebody's watching me. And it's probably Alma. Don't worry, little sister. You won't be alone for long. Blah! I am the dead too. I'll be joining you soon. Wait for me, Marion. Marion. Blah. Now I am the dead.
Hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Sure thing, bruh. Will do, bro. Sure thing, bruh. But first, destruction of chairs.
Get this thing on.
Ha!
Gordon, climb up and start the rotors.
Go fuck yourself. You're nasty. I'll blow you away. But either way, fuck you. Just, you know, I'll headbutt you. You won't go away, will you? Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon.
Credit chips clinking, a rusted bar, smoke in the air, scars on the wall. He walks in, cloak cut like armor, one red eye tracking it all. They whisper his name in a dozen tongues, every bounty board, every backroom stall. He just nods to the crew at his shoulder, got a call, UN, and that's all. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend for the win. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend, we don't die. We grin, Starship Dragon, lighting it again. Hey!
Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon, everybody. My name is Commander Krim. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday evening. Before we do anything at all, let's welcome in the one-person raid from Spoon Under Your Bed. Thank you so much, Spoon, for the raid. Welcome in, Raider and Raiders. Oh, my cat was beneath me. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. What were you? It says you were doing retro. What were you doing? What was the retro? What was the specific game in the retro category that you were participating in? Also, hi, Chris. Doc was the first in the chat to claim Space Bucks. Thank you so much, Doc. Good to see you. Get swole, done. See all these, huh? See all those muscles? Huh. I have coffee. It's good. Spike twists. Cocaine. I was trying to think of the word cocaine, but I kept wanting to say... I can't remember what I was going to say, but it was not cocaine. Hey, now, say it with me now, beefcake. I mean, I've always had really strong arms. My legs, however, are the powerhouse. if my arms had my legs' strength, Jesus, I could probably pick up a house. So we are resuming our journey through the Delta Quadrant. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. We're continuing that today. I'm enjoying the game. I will say that so far I've been at it for, I'm just going to say 6 hours. I'm not going to tell you what the actual number is because I'm not going to make reference to that stupid meme. But I've been playing this game for over 6 hours, and I like it, but I don't know. I was expecting more, and I don't know if we're going to get that more yet. I don't know what that more would be at this point yet. But I don't know. I was expecting more so far. I don't know. Maybe because people kept comparing it to XCOM, I was getting like thoughts of like landing parties where we had like some of the crew of Voyager doing like XCOM type missions against of a DN force or Kazon force or something like that. We haven't had any of that. Everything has been dialogue. The only action thing is space battles, which is good, which is kind of cool. But I'm not really in control that much. I target an enemy system, an enemy like ship system, weapons, engines, whatever, and then it just kind of goes. I have access to crewman abilities that I can just push a button to trigger, but it's not like I'm controlling Voyager and can fly it around any particular way or anything. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm having fun with it. I don't know what I'm missing out of it yet, and I'm gonna kind of be honest. I'm thinking about moving this game to an off-stream playthrough. Even though when I gave you guys a vote for it in the Discord between Across the Unknown and Star Trek Resurgence, which was the Telltale games, Telltale's games type Star Trek playthrough or type game, you guys voted for Across the Unknown. I mean, if you guys you're incredibly interested and wanting to see more of it, then maybe I'll keep streaming it. But I feel like I should just retire this to off stream and put something else in its place. And against Fireteam Elite, not tonight. No, we're saving that for Sundays. For the community streams, those are better for that. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play some more of it tonight, but this might be my last stream I do of this game, because I think I just want to save it for off stream. I don't feel like it's compelling enough content for stream. So I don't know. Unless you guys just give me like an incredibly overwhelmingly positive, yes, keep streaming it, then maybe I will. Otherwise, probably not. What I missed? Oh, I was just saying that. No, it's not enjoying. No, it's actually kind of just like I feel like it's not very compelling stream content. I'm enjoying the game, but I feel like it's missing something. Like just my own personal opinion of it, I feel like it's missing something, and I don't know exactly what that is yet. Part of it is kind of like everybody that I had like read about this game was comparing it to XCOM, and so I was thinking, okay, well, we're gonna have like away team missions where you have like some of the crew down there, and we have like an XCOM battle where you control a turn-based battle, a turn-based strategy game where you're moving your soldiers, your crewmen around and fighting the enemies, where it be the Kazon, the Vidians, whomever. But it hasn't been that. The only non-dialogue related thing has been space battles, and even that is kind of just click a button, say go, and watch things happen, Again, not saying I'm not having fun. I'm enjoying it. I like seeing these what if scenarios about if I chose a different path and how the show went, what would have happened, or what the game would say would happen. But I just don't know that it's really compelling stream content. And the only reason I would keep streaming it is if you guys were like, I'm having fun watching this, I want to see more of it. If I don't get a lot of positive responses, then I'm probably going to just move it to off stream and replace it with something else. Kind of wanting to play the other Star Trek game, which is Star Trek Resurgence, the Telltale's game. Telltale's game. The Telltale's interactive storytelling game, something like Until Dawn, or closer to like not Wolf Among Us, but Walking Dead. Well, Wolf Among Us is one of those, but Walking Dead, kind of the cartoonish style. We did a demo for it like last month or month before. At the end of the day, you're enjoying more important than good bad content. That's true. but I also do want to entertain as well. You know, if you guys are here, and I appreciate everybody looking in the background and all that, but if you guys like just aren't enjoying if you guys aren't enjoying what I'm playing, you know, I don't, unless I'm just having a blast with it, I don't really want to keep playing it. You know, like if we get around to Final Fantasy 3 remake, when we get around to Final Fantasy 7 remake Part 3. I don't give a fuck what your opinions are. I'm going to play the fucking game. I'm just going to throw that out there. But I'm just saying. I have too. I have not played. I haven't played Wolf Among Us either, and I've only played season 1 and 400 days of the 400 days expansion or follow-up story, whatever you want to call it, to Walking Dead. I still need to do season 2, and I think there was a season 3. I still need to do Wolf Among Us. I need to do some of the other Dark Pictures anthology games. I've only done Man of Medan and Little Hope. I still need to do, I think it's called The Evil, not Evil Within, that's a different game. The Devil in Me, I think it is. And there's another one that I can't think of right now. My opinion really doesn't matter as someone who knows less than nothing about Star Trek. I mean, that's true. But if you're still enjoying, like, the game that are being played, like, when I get around to playing Bolt Gun, or when I was playing the Bolt Gun 2 demo, you said yourself you don't really know that much about 40K, but from what I assumed, like, what you were watching, you seem to really enjoy... House of Ashes, was it? Yeah, thank you, Chris. That was one of the other ones, House of Ashes. You seem to enjoy what I was doing. You seem to be enjoying the game while I was playing it, enjoying the stream, you know. I mean, I don't put everything into your guys' satisfaction. Despite that's going to sound really mean to say, but you know, I don't put everything in there. Like, you guys don't get to, short of Sundays, you guys don't get to dictate what I play. But if I'm kind of on the fence on something, like whether or not I want to keep playing it on stream or not, your guys' opinion does matter to me at that point. Kind of like what I'm talking about with this game. If you guys just don't really give a lot of interest, or say, you know, or the other way around, it's like, yeah, I really want to see more of this, then, you know, that helps me get off the fence and choose one side or the other. I enjoy the 4K games, that it doesn't mean I know fuck all about. You know, I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, you know, like, you don't know much about Star Trek, but you probably would still enjoy the Star Trek games that I play. You don't know much about 40K, but you probably enjoy the 40K games that I play. Hopefully, I make them entertaining. You know, I make you laugh your ass off, or because I make some stupid dick joke or titty joke or dicks and titties joke or titties. Sorry, I got distracted. It also just came out with Directive 8020. There's also The Quarry and Until Dawn you did mention. Yeah, Until Dawn I've played. And ready to throw. But Quarry and yeah, I know about Directive 8020. I've heard mixed things about it. I haven't heard, like, you know, positive one way or the other. Also, hi, Josh. And I was waiting for this. A message, a lesson from the ever popular professor. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Von Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to belch in y'all's ears when I came back. I would like to play 8020 because I know it's like based on space, or it's based on like a space station or something like that. It's futuristic, which is definitely a change of pace from what most other Supermassive Games, which is the developer, most of Supermassive Games done. They've always done like on Earth, present day kind of stuff, even with, you know, supernatural, you know, backstories and stuff like that. Of like, you know, Little Hope and the poison aboard the Man of Medan ship and the supernatural stuff in well, not supernatural, but whatever you want to call that in Until Dawn. Trying to be vague for those who haven't played them, just saying. A research vessel? Yeah, it's a spaceship, isn't it? So I played through it years ago, but haven't played Until Dawn. Yeah, I actually watched Markiplier play it before I played it myself because I didn't think I was going to be interested in actually playing that type of game. But after watching him play it, I'm like, you know, I actually want to give this a try. And when I did, I'm like, fuck, I actually like interactive storytelling games. And so I played that, and I played Walking Dead. I want to play the Star Trek Resurgence. Also, Josh, thank you for contributing to the I'm on Observation Duty 2 challenge. Appreciate that very, very much. I think we're up to probably, what, like 30% now? 42. All right. We're motoring along. Motoring right along. And we got 17 days left, so a little over 2 weeks. So it is, okay, it is a research vessel in space. That's what's probably going to draw me to it the most, is because it's not what like every other supermassive game has been, you know, basically on Earth, somewhat realistic characters. It's actually going to be in space, which I also would like to. So in relation to that, Pragmata is also on my want to play list too. You're gonna call me insane, but I'm downloading 2013 Lords of the Fallen, infamously bad Souls-like. I've only watched a little of. Wait, no, I didn't want to start a new game. Did I hit start? Continue game. Okay. Okay, so that was weird. I've seen like a little bit of Lords of the Fallen played. I mean, it does look like a Souls-like, so it doesn't really, it doesn't. I don't have any feelings toward it or against it. It's like, okay, that's the thing. If other people enjoy it or don't enjoy it, whatever. I have played Lords of the Fallen, it's okay. I really want to start a stream series where I find PSN games that are rated like 2.5 or below stars. There's got to be a hidden gem, right? I mean, you never know. And again, just because a game is reviewed low doesn't mean it's bad. Then again, a game that's reviewed high doesn't mean it's good. How many people love Fortnite? And God knows how I feel about it. Actually, no, more than the God knows. Everybody knows. We've talked about it. We just did talk about it. And we're going to talk about it again. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Thorne Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. It's infamous for being bad. Also, hi, Trek Reviewer. I didn't see your hello there. It's famous for being a bad Souls-like for a reason. I think you should get a pass though for being among the first. Is it really that old? When did it come out compared to the Dark Souls games, like the actual Dark Souls games? Fortnite's amazing and you love Sweet, we know. No, no, I don't. I wish I had the clip on quick playback, so I could like show you my disdain for Fortnite. Also, a major update. Apparently, Witcher 3 is getting a new DLC. That actually doesn't surprise me, considering Witcher 4 is on its way. Borderlands 2 actually got DLC like 5 or 6 years after it came out, or however long. Whenever Borderlands 3 was about to come out, they made a new DLC for Borderlands 2 that led into the story of Borderlands 3. So, and that was like, way after Borderlands 2 was done with development, all the DLC releases and everything. So it was way after. So that was that's a huge. That's not a first time thing that's ever happened. The DLC is not coming out till 2027, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Well, I mean, I'm gonna bet that whenever Witcher 4 is gonna be slated for release, the DLC will likely be a few months before that. just to kind of like build up hype for Witcher 4. And if it really does connect to Witcher 4 in some way, it will, you know, do exactly that, lead into it. DS1, DS2, okay. All right, so yeah, it didn't have, there wasn't a lot of other games to really compare it to for, compare Lords of the Fallen to for precedence other than DS1. Like you said, to finally play all the way through Witcher 3. I actually have never touched any of the Witcher games. Not because I didn't want to, but mostly because of access. I just don't have them. That's really all I got to say about it. I mean, I would like to, but it's nothing, you know, it's not like something that's really high priority on my list because I have other things I'd like to play more. But I would like to eventually play The Witcher because it is, you know, it's notoriously good. There are some games and some game series that unless you're just vehemently against that genre of game, you really should play if you're a video gamer. You know, The Witcher is one of them. I feel like as an RPG fan, people should play at least some of the Final Fantasy games. You know, and as a shooter fan, I feel you should play at least Doom, Quake, and Halo, you know, at the very minimum. There's some games I just feel like you should play if you are any kind of dedicated gamer. And, you know, I feel like The Witcher is one of those things for me. Something that I should play because I do like RPGs, and that's a game series that's really, really good. Play Obscure is 100,001% a must play, yeah. Especially for turn-based RPG fans. Some Dark Souls fans, because they'd probably get a kick out of the Dark Souls mechanics. Okay, security investigation. Oh, by the way, Trek Reviewer. Last time you were here while we were playing this, we were discussing that there was a voice actor for a guy named Nunez. We actually found out who that is. For this mission here, we're investigating the fact that there was Federation technology hidden aboard a Kazon ship, or was aboard a Kazon ship, specifically Voyager technology, and we're now launching, Tuvok is now launching an investigation into how that all happened and everything. And now that he's left his post to go do that investigation, Nunez has taken over his spot in the operations station, or at the tactical station. So it actually like straight up said, here's Officer Nunez, he's taking Tuvok's place. Like, I feel if you like stealth games, you need to have played Splinter Cell. I played Splinter Cell, and there's a reason why I don't like stealth games. Splinter Cell is part of the reason. Still waiting on a new game in that series? That's not going to happen. Is Splinter Cell Ubisoft? Who developed Splinter Cell? I feel like that was an Ubisoft game. But I guarantee you will not see another Splinter Cell. I think that series, unless there's some kind of revival, because that IP got sold to somebody, we're not going to see another Splinter Cell game ever. Okay, we have a new cargo bay available. Where is that cargo bay? Where did I put that cargo bay? It's been a few days since I played this. I don't remember. We got, I don't know if this was it, but at least this one's working. This one's working on food, which is fine. This one's working on duranium. This one's working on deuterium. Oh, this is a cargo bay. Okay, let's change what you're going to be. You're going to be tritanium. That way I have one cargo bay for each resource. And then you are going to be what? Each additional room increases +2 energy threshold, +50 weapon subsystem health, limited to 4. Limited to 8. Shields aren't really an issue. We don't really need a hydroponics bay. Don't really need a science lab. Our crews are fine. Don't really need another sick bay. I think I'll leave that one open for now until I get something else that I might need. But I do want to send these crew to do some stuff. Give Can we clear out any more areas of the ship? Can't really do any more life support because we need bio gel packs. We can't unlock any more decks right now. Can we repair the shuttle bay? Nope, that requires a bio. No, wait, no, it doesn't. We can go ahead and repair the shuttle bay. Cool. All right, at least I'll get some progress going. It was Ubisoft. All Tom Clancy works. Okay, I thought so. I remember now. I do remember now that Splinter Cell was Tom Clancy. So yeah, that was definitely Ubisoft then. Thank you, Jose, for contributing to the I'm on observation duty challenge. How did we run out of deuterium? What the fuck? What? Why are we on emergency power? We have 1,200 deuterium. Why are we on emergency power? Hi, Darth. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Jose. How to do this shit. Engineering. Where's engineering? Where's my warp core? There it is. Alright, okay. We're on tier 2. Why are we running on batteries? We're not running on batteries, but why are we running on batteries? We shouldn't be running on batteries. What am I missing here? Okay, there's two things I've got to switch. Whenever we leave gray mode, it's the warp core, and what else? I don't know why we're in gray mode. I don't get it. I don't know why we're running on batteries. I don't understand why we're running on batteries. Hi, Darth. Thank you for claiming space bucks and contributing to the observation duty challenge. Lesson from the professor. One moment. I shall provide. Welcome to Video Gaming 101 on Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 43. Animals will always seem to understand human characters when they speak, even if they are completely incapable of speaking themselves. Alright, so we've also thank you for the 50 stream streak, Jose. Appreciate it. I hope your family is doing well. Very, very well indeed.
Bullshit! How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
That's what Jose feels like right now. Captain, I have completed my investigation. Dr. DeBridge, I've analyzed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. This is crazy. Impossible. You want me to believe Seska's a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Maquis? And since Seska being a Cardassian agent isn't as far-fetched as you might think, it is a common trick to use cosmetic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An unauthorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicator materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Summarize all clues again. Before I make up my mind, could you summarize everything we know, Lieutenant? Lieutenant Carey resents Lieutenant Torres' appointment as Chief Engineer. He may have attempted to frame the Maquis as traitors by providing technology to the Kazon, even though he's standing right there. Yet it was Ensign Seska who was close to the Kazon inside that cave, providing a perfect opportunity for the transfer of materials. Furthermore, Ensign Seska is Cardassian, a Cardassian spy within the Maquis to be exact. While not conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Finally, both the transmission from Carey Station and Seska's security code were easy finds. Was this a clumsy cover-up or a deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. Let's speak to the Kazon survivor first. I'd like to speak to our Kazon patient first. The patient is stable enough for questioning. I'm Captain Janeway. We responded to your distress call. I'm going to talk to you while you're in sickbay from the bridge. I'm too lazy to walk down there myself. Forgot his name is Kunut. His name's Cumnut. Okay. Of the Kazon Nistrum. So you saved me. It was a rather complicated procedure, but with my formidable medical skills, Yes, thank you, Doctor, but we don't have much time. The explosion on your ship was caused by our technology. Who gave it to you? I don't know what you're talking about. Cunt nut, yeah. Don't take me for a fool, cunt nut. I want to know the truth. Now. If I tell you, Cullen will kill me. Ooh, mind meld. This is a 90% chance. $95%. The mind meld is level 4 and it's over 100% chance. Ask nicely. Tuvok, go touch the Kazon. I propose a mind meld to find out the truth. Our Kazon received the replicator technology from Ensign Seska. Busted! So it really was her. How unpleasant. What did you do to my head, pointy ears? Cullen will hear of this. You may leave, Cutnut. Now, get Seska on the bridge. This ends today. Bridge crew, attention. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That stops today. Confront Seska. She's the traitor. I'm guessing if we didn't get that information from Cuntnut, I would have more than one option here, because this is a gold bar, meaning this is a critical plot point, when we usually get a decision. Your choice has consequences. Ensign Seska, you are charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you have violated the Prime Directive. No, it's Carey. He's the one. He never trusted the Maquis, and he's using this to frame us. Tell that to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principles. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Cullen offered protection, and I made a decision. A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer, Command XJL. And she beams out. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock. She had a, Among Us, funny. She had the computer transporter out with a voice command. Identify destination of transport. What is the destination of Seska's transport? A Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to go to warp. Get ready to fight to stop Seska. Battle stations! Even with our superior technology, we're massively outnumbered, Captain. A challenge! Sorry, multiple Kazon ships versus the Starship Dragon. I know this is Voyager, but I'm just saying my ship would just wipe the floor with the Kazon. I'm not letting Seska escape, and I like a challenge. Kazon Fighter, Scout Alpha, and Scout Beta. I have 97, they're 28, 15, 15. This isn't even gonna be a challenge. Alright, let's do this shit.
Orders, Captain.
Offensive actions. Target their warp core. We're gonna kill the Kazon. Destroy them. Kazon Q, barbecue, I get it. We're gonna fry the Kazon and their giant, ugly-ass hairdos.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Ooh, blew up that Kazon. Target the warp
Moving
core.
to attack the port side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Torpedo away. Boosh. There's one with Seska. Hey, I wouldn't hurt my feelings none. It's not. It's the one that's surrendered that that Seska's on. It wouldn't let us destroy the ship with her on it. She's too critical to the plot. Report. The Kazon raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Kulla. It is probable Seska and Kulla will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me through this whole traitor affair. I realize my Maquis comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Torres, I sincerely apologize. I now understand why the captain appointed you Chief Engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey. Truly. I'm pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our Chief Engineer and new Assistant Chief Engineer have a lot to discuss. I'm honored, Captain. I'm going to be counting on you, Carey. I'm not up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than my best. Unlock Joe Carey as a hero. Okay. Right then. You've completed the main mission State of Flux. You can now move on to the next sector or remain in this one if you want to explore some more. I think I've done enough. Let's go somewhere. Joe Carey. No relation to Drew or Mariah.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation under the sustained pressure of the Kazon Nistrum threat is exemplary. This unexpected resilience offers crucial protection against
or
the
Jim.
ongoing
Yeah, it's
threat
not Jim
of
either.
Kulla and Seska.
Not Jim, Mariah, or
Protection
Drew.
rendered necessary by my own deficiency. My oversight in identifying Seska's treachery was a significant operational failure.
Hello, Dukin.
I tendered
Thank you for
my
claiming your space
resignation
flux. Congratulations
to
on your
security
50th.
to the captain. It was refused repeatedly. An illogical decision I attribute to her evident emotional process.
Thank you so much, Dukin, for your prime sub. A 4-month subscription. Thank you very, very much for keeping the engines of the Starship Dragon nice and bright with your sub. We don't need antimatter around here. We got your subs and your bits to support it. Thank you so very much, Adukin. Thank you very, very much for your support.
Of unknown origin and potential threat remains to me an inexplicable phenomenon.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Seska, huh? Wasn't that a neat little surprise? Undercover agent running off with an intergalactic thug with bad hair and anger management issues? All we need now is a dashing hero to sweep in and save the day.
Oh shit.
Dashing hero.
That's what I say when I sneeze. Oh shit.
Seriously though. We've been playing cat and mouse with these Kazon for ages, and Kulla is nothing if not persistent. But we all know Seska's really the one pulling his strings. Give credit where it's due, she's good. Evil, but good. What's actually surprising is how well the crew's holding it together. No Starfleet versus Maquis brawl in the mess hall yet. Supplemental, our sensors just picked up an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The captain wants to investigate this welcome diversion, and that's my cue. Voyager isn't going to steer itself into its next big adventure.
I got some bits for you, but you don't like them as much as you think. No, I guarantee I wouldn't. I'm not, you know, like I said before, I'm not fond of round things in my face. I like smooth, trimmed slots. Comment was the one that said that, but I agree with his statement. You're like you're having a blast. Oh, I mean, I'm enjoying the lore exploration. The gameplay is lacking something, and I don't know what it is. As you remember, morale, feel the strain of a corner of the ship. This journey tests not only mission but various from sick morale. Well, okay. Freaking trying. Everyone put their bits on Krim. No, let's not. Boobs and woman booty? I mean, yes, that's what I was referring to. Oh, it's because it said round things. Yeah, well, I'm thinking like round things between the legs. Anyway. Yeah, I realize that now. I just, yeah. That, you know, tatas are nice and round and... Sorry, what? Got distracted. Gym weights. Some guys' balls hang that low. You think they were using their balls as a lift? Okay, why are we still running on battery power? And how do we change that? Excuse me. Engineering office? I can add work teams here? What? I don't understand. Why are we running on batteries and not the warp core? I don't understand. Maybe it'll switch back to the warp core once we run out of battery power. I don't understand why we're running on battery power. I just don't get it. Ice cream BJs are amazing. I wouldn't know. A fat vajayjay? No, I've had too many of those. I'd rather have the slim ones. I've had enough of having sex with fat women. Round thing between the legs, hemorrhoid. Ugh. I'm a boiler, not a warp core engineer, Captain. Right? You're just playing Halo? Nice. Nice. That's true. That is very true. They're not always on fat women. I'm just saying, I'm just remembering my pitiful history. Food, deuterium, or duranium, trade station, duranium, deuterium, okay. Well, we're already by this plan. Let's go ahead and grab this. Boussard collectors. Let's go and get the maximum out and wish for and hope for luck. Okay, we got a good amount. Wow, you only need 191 to max out. All right. You're just on a fat woman. Distraction from recent unfortunate events that you heard me mention the other day, and it was fair, understandable. I mean, everyone's got to, relieve stress somehow. God knows I'm under 4 years of stress. If I were to ever release that, sending a woman to another zip code from my bedroom. Because we don't need deuterium right now. We're actually good on duranium. Actually, almost good on tritanium too. We're doing pretty well on resources, like all around. Class E planet, ionized hydrogen cloud, maneuvers, Detrell. Really? Okay. Yeah, I can understand why. I understand why, Adukin. Yeah, it sounds like bullshit. I don't know what's her problem, but I don't know. I feel like I have my theories just based on the information that you were talking about, but I don't know. We received an encrypted message from an unknown individual requesting to meet Mr. Neelix specifically. The sender did not specify why, but our curiosity is sparked. We should fly to the indicated coordinates. Did I just lose more frames? Yeah, I'm losing a fuck ton of frames. Sorry, chat. Let me refresh my stream here. You guys are delayed now. Might want to refresh your streams to catch up. I helped the situation. I made mistakes during that time. Maybe so, but I mean, I don't know how I can put it, but okay. I think she's overreacting. I'm just gonna say that and just let it go. It's not my business. We're being hailed by someone on the surface. The signature is unfamiliar. No match in our database. It's Hakonian. Asking us about the signature. Hakonian? Our people were at war with them for the better part of a decade. They won. Any idea what they want from you? No. Answer the hail. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. You requested to meet us. As I stated, Captain, I would like to speak to a Talaxian called Neelix. I'm Neelix. What do you want? I would prefer to speak with you in private. Your life may depend on it. Just say what you have to say. Who are you, anyway? Forgive me. I'm Dr. Mabor Jetrell. You're... Captain, he's a mass murderer. He developed the Metreon Cascade, a weapon of genocide. He killed my family. If I'd been on Rhinax when the Cascade hit, I would have died with them. I don't deny it. I won't even try to apologize. I'm here to clean up the consequences of my sins. You were part of the team sent to Rhinax to evacuate survivors, am I correct? Several of the rescuers later developed metremia. It's a disease caused by Metreon radiation, and it can lie dormant for years. But once it activates, the body's atomic structure undergoes fission. Let me examine you, and maybe I'm touched by your tender concern for my health, but I'd rather swim with Kralinian eels than be examined by you. That was hard for me to read. I came to the realization of what she was going through. If I would have known at the time, I would have been punching the punch bag she needed. If I can handle it, I just didn't know. I mean, possibly yes, but also if she wasn't willing to tell you about her problem, like she was holding it back for whatever reason, you know, that's not on you. Again, I'm just going on the facts that you've talked about. I don't know nothing. I don't mean to sound like that. I don't know anything. I'm going on what I read when you were talking about in Evan's chat, and I'm just going on like, if you want to be there to help her, you can only help her if she informs you and tells you that information. If she doesn't tell you, you know, and you want to help, I completely understand getting angry at her. I did the same thing with a chick that I knew before. And, you know, I'd found out through rather inappropriate means, but I found out that she was having health issues, and I was worried about her. Well, when she found out that I learned about those health conditions that were none of my business because I wasn't her boyfriend, she got mad at me because I knew. Got mad at me and the person that told me. But the person that told me because she knew I was concerned about this other woman. But she was pissed at me because I knew. I was like, well, I'm trying to care, but fucking whatever. It was a very hard time talking about things and expressing feelings. I suppose I get that. It is a simple examination. Your life may depend on it. Please. 90% chance? Alright. You know what? Actually, let's do something different than the show. I don't remember. I think Kess talked him into it. But we definitely eventually got him to, or they eventually got Neelix to submit to Jetrel's examination. And of course he was still lying about it, but we'll figure that out later. Let's say no this time. Let's side with Neelix for this one. Just get revenge and Dutch oven her, that way you can both laugh and also get revenge. You struggle with people that care a lot, sounds very similar. I can't really point fingers on that one either. I have a hard time accepting I have a hard time accepting compliments in general. Like, you know, for anything. I feel like anytime someone gives me a compliment about something, I feel like they're just patronizing me. And people that claim to care about me or one way or the other, I feel like it's just lip service. So, you know, and I know that's totally in my head. It's totally in my head. I really have very little evidence of either direction. Jetrel is trying to finish the job. If I recall correctly, it wasn't entirely a selfless act. I think Jetrel also has the Metreon radiation sickness that he's talking about, and I think he came to Voyager to see if Neelix had a way to cure himself of it. I think it was a rather not quite as selfless act as you think. So I'll just say forget you then. I mean, I would believe it more. And it's just because I've been lied to, and you know, a person would say one thing to my face, and then I find out later they say something, you know, nasty about me behind my back on that same subject. And it's like, well, then I don't believe anybody anymore. Better to just assume everybody hates me than, you know, than assume that they're telling the truth when they say they like something or they appreciate it or give me a compliment. I think they're just patronizing me. It's just how my brain works. Doctor, it's Neelix's body, his life, and ultimately his decision to make. Thank you, Captain. Now, excuse me, I don't want to look at this murderer any longer. Thank you for your concern, but Neelix doesn't want your help. I understand. And there's nothing more I can do. Very well. Very well, Doctor. Helm, return to our previous course. Did we just skip the mission? Failed. We just skipped the entire Jetrel mission, the entire Jetrel episode. We actually just skipped it. That's funny. I know she's never lied to me. She's just been through so much that I can see exactly why she's the way she is. She's got demons like I do. I mean, I'm not accusing her of lying to you or anything like that. I'm more seeing her perspective when you said that she struggles with people that care. You know, that's the part that I kind of sympathize with, because I have been lied to of people who claim to care or give me compliments or say I was doing good, only to turn around and give that same, or give the exact opposite opinion to somebody else and say, well, I didn't really think he was good, he was just an asshole. Or they pretend to be nice to my face and then go behind my back and do something else. So, you know, I get that perspective, is all I was saying. I wasn't accusing her of lying to you or anything like that. I rather thought he was hunting down survivors of his genocide. No, by finishing the genocide rather than help Neelix. That's why we finished. No, I knew what you meant. I don't think that he was trying to kill off the rest of the Talaxians that were on Rhinax. I think he actually had the sickness as well, Jatrell did, and he thought if he examined Neelix, he could find a cure for that sickness so he could cure himself. It wasn't like he was being, you know, magnanimous and be like, I'm going to go out here and fix all the problems for the people that I've caused because I created the Metreon Cascade. No, that's not what he's doing. He's doing it because he wants to live, and he's just pretending like he cares. Story, blah blah. Mission failed. Moving on. I mean, what happened this time? Anyway, I got you. All right. So what is this? What's this cloud? Let's see what this is all about. Captain, the source appears to be a Federation beacon. Federation? Authenticate the signal. This code was not scheduled for implementation until Stardate 48423, a month after we left Deep Space Nine. Starfleet has to be looking for us. False hope is a slippery slope, Ensign. Oops. Fucked with the morale there. Whoops. Let's see what this beacon's about. I don't remember this yet. I don't remember which episode this is yet. Let's scan it first. Long-range scanners, Ensign. The cloud's interfering with our sensor readings, Captain. K's on ambush. What a shock. They're taking fire from inside the cloud. A Kazon Raider is closing at 158 Mark 9. Fuck talking to him. Battle stations. Return fire. Let's fuck some shit up.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target the warp core. Blow his ass up.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Torpedo away. Boosh! Blew you the fuck up. The Kazon are just loot drops, really? I honestly really liked the Kazon in Voyager. They were obviously meant to be the fled. Looked like I blew him the fuck up. It looked like he fled. They really were meant to be the Klingons of the Voyager series, but they could only take them for so long they could only keep them around for so long because if Voyager's actually trying to make their way across the Delta Quadrant, they would have to stop having the Kazon around, obviously, because otherwise you're going to tell me the Kazon cover the entire Delta Quadrant? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Also, hi, Rhea Shinaka. Welcome in. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. Thanks for seeing you. Good to see you on this side of the chat. What's up, y'all? Hey, hello, just in case. Cheers ain't being processed or Krim got tired of me throwing money at him. Processed? I mean, appreciate you being here nonetheless. They could be roaming pirates. I mean, they essentially kind of are. The Kazon were if I recall correctly, like they were attacked by another species, either on their home world or like they were both in the same world. They were at war, and now they're kind of just spacefaring scavengers, more or less, but a lot more militaristic. Well, not really militaristic, but a lot more warlike. They're like, I guess they really are like Klingons, but without the same level of honor. They just want to kill things. Pirates can show up anywhere, yeah. Although, I mean, you also have to think about, for the distance that they were trying to cover, the Delta Quadrant is a long fucking way. There would be a lot of space for a rather technologically inferior and not very populous species to cover. They're not like the Borg or anything like that. They were a very small species. Hull breach on Deck 4. The swirling gases of the cloud offer little warning as a Kazon vessel emerges from the haze, ramming our shuttle directly into Voyager's hull. Sparks fly, alarms blare, and the bridge crew is thrown into chaos. Through the ruptured hull, a Kazon warriors swarm aboard, their motives unclear. Is this a desperate attempt to cripple Voyager, or do they have a more sinister objective? Okay, I don't remember this at all. Hull breach on Deck 4. Crashed a shuttle into the ship, and then boarded Voyager. Captain, the Kazon were continuously matching our shield frequency. They know our access codes. They were targeting our transporter modules. They took one when they boarded the ship. They're hailing us. Ah, Janeway, I hope you enjoyed our little reunion. Cullen, a transporter module you stole was designed for Voyager. It's useless to you. Oh, is that so? Hello there. Remember me? I might look a little different. Yeah, we talked to you not that long ago. It hasn't been that long. Seska? Why do you look like a Cardassian? As if we don't already know the answer. I'm in the process of restoring my Cardassian physiology. Yes, Chakotay, I was spying on your precious Maquis the whole time. Surprised? You should have guessed sooner. You were always so predictable. It's a relief to finally shed that pathetic Bajoran disguise. Excuse me. Anyway, Janeway, I see your crew and ship are still in one piece, despite your incompetence. Impressive. Return the compliment. The crew has become united since you left. Coincidence? They'll realize I was right. Well, this was a lovely chat. Goodbye. Deck 4's hull integrity is critical. The Kazon shuttle has to go. Now. What'd that ridgeline do? She's a spoonhead. She's a Cardassian. Transport it out. Tow it out with one of the shuttles. 90% chance of success. Physically dislodging the shuttle doesn't sound like a good idea. I can do it by transporting it out, but I don't know that's a good idea either. I mean, it's guaranteed to work, so I guess I'll just go with it. Use link beaming to beam the shuttle out piece by piece. The shuttle has been successfully beamed out, Captain. Now we can focus on Cullen. Do we have a lead? This sector is teeming with phenomena that interferes with our sensors. We're blind. Forgive me, Captain, but is going after Cullen the wisest course of action? All they've stolen is a small computer component. The capabilities of this small computer component extend beyond simple transport. Its potential as a weapon poses a significant threat to this sector. I know Seska. The module is just bait. She wants us. And we're blind. Okay, I do remember a bit of what this is about. Obviously, they did actually steal a transporter module. And in the episode, Kulla uses it to transport a couple of Kazon rival faction members into space to prove his superiority. What if we let them have the module? This is what the show did, so we're going to take the alternate path. His pursuit could prove fruitless. With all due respect, such sentiment sends a message of weakness, not just to the Kazon, but to the crew as well. We can't afford to be pushed around. But think of the crew. If we let it go, we avoid a potentially disastrous confrontation. Everyone's safe. Your assessment is short-sighted. The Kazon would inevitably use the module to further their aggression, creating a larger conflict, and it would be a clear breach of the Prime Directive. I'm gonna let it go, because I'm curious. This sector presents significant tactical disadvantages. We're not risking lives for a module. They win this time. You can't be serious. This is a tactical choice, not a surrender. Hope this tactical choice hasn't damaged our principles, Captain. We're protecting the crew, Commander, and we will prepare for the future. We will never be caught off guard again. Initiate all protocols for enhancing defensive and offensive capabilities. We begin immediately. There's no time to waste. Enhance Voyager's defensive, offensive capabilities reach at least 95 combat power. Only 1 point away. How do I do that? 95. How do we find that out? 95 combat power. Where do we learn that detail? Difficulty is this? I think I'm on story mode. I forgot what I actually did. I'm pretty sure I'm on story mode, like whatever the easiest difficulty is called. You guys handle this. I've got a hot date on the holodeck. Dude, man, I tell you, if they were to actually make a holodeck in my lifetime, which is impossible, but if they did, I'd never leave the house again. What do I need to figure out what? No. 95 combat capabilities. How would I do that? Where do I find that information? Science points, sector threat level, average enemy power, current player power 94. Your combat power is dependent on your combat rooms and available energy. Upgrade or build combat rooms and upgrade your warp core to increase it. I think I can afford to upgrade to my, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my engineering because I can afford that. Still don't understand why I can't switch out of battery. I don't understand why I'm running on battery instead of warp core energy. Hearing office? No. I don't know what I don't remember how to switch it back. Okay, well, anyway. Let's upgrade engineering first. Let's go... There's no tritanium in this sector. Oh, there's one right there. Look at some tritanium. I have a special system in place just in case for those who hang out on the stream and watch the stream. For every hour that you watch the stream, you get a point in a little like off-screen system, and as you get enough points, you level up or you get a promotion. Just a way to kind of thank the viewers who hang out for the longest periods of time. That's what that's all about. Just a way to say thank you. That's all. Main engineering, unlocks warp core tier 3, okay. So now we can go to tier 3. Okay, so now we're running on the... Why is it tier 2 puts us in battery? But tier 3 puts us on warp core. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong. Hey, no problem, just in case. Congratulations on your promotion to crewman. Everybody who doesn't have a rank starts off their rank along the little list is passenger. If you're only here for a few minutes, you're just like a passenger. Okay. Okay, so our combat power went down. How did we find out combat power again? Build combat rooms. Okay, combat rooms. So, combat rooms. So, like shields and phaser control room. Our shields have been holding pretty well. Go with weapons. Look, it takes 4 spaces. Shit. Okay. Well, that's gonna change things. You know what? We don't need... We can do the bio, I need a biolab. Come on, let me have the biolab, damn it. I need to make gel packs because I'm out. Oh. You have to research tier 2 before you can actually do tier 2 stuff. I'm a stupid. It's okay, Krim. You can admit to selling metadata about viewership as part of your business ops. That's all above board and legit. You're just a little baby meta company. I wouldn't be worried about not having my job come the end of September. Thanks, Kim. That's why you're still a fucking ensign. Captain, if you have a moment, our supply of bioneural gel packs is finite. Building a dedicated biolaboratory on board would allow us to synthesize new bioneural gel packs. They're required for repairing our life support systems, and they're also a fundamental component for constructing and upgrading many of our internal ship's rooms and modules. Establishing this lab would grant us an unparalleled self-sufficiency and ensure Voyager can maintain and improve itself for the duration of our journey home. I'm already on it, you picky bitch. Now, I did that to get rid of something. I'm going to do something. Workshop, transporter room, that can get rid of that. Need to keep me engineering. Okay, so I did the research so I could do bio labs. I need to clear some space. Phaser control room. I don't need multiple... So, emergency quarters here? I don't need multiple engineering offices at the moment. So we're going to dismantle this one. The hollow bar slut. So you're what was the chick that Riker fell in love with on the holodeck in one of the early Star Trek episodes? Star Trek Next Generation? Minuet? Was that her name? I need to actually move the crew quarters over a little bit. I need 4 spaces. Okay, we're going to do something a little crazy here. We're going to get rid of this. Dismantle this. Dismantle this. Progress. Okay. Cleared. Now, we can turn this into phaser control room. Flap it there. And then we put the crew quarters back here. There we go. Alright. Mama Wolfie. Is that you, Mouse? Did you change names and not tell me? Also, hi, Wolfie. Welcome in. Hi, Mama Wolfie. Welcome in. In memory of that? Yeah, it was like... It was one of the... It may have even been season 1, because it was before Jonathan Frakes put a beard on Riker. It was the Binar episodes. Wolfie changed my name for me. Okay. It was the episode with the Binars, the alien race that was completely. It was 2 pairs of people. They communicated with like computers in their heads or something, and they were upgrading the Enterprise. And in the process, they upgraded the holodecks, like the interface of how it works, and they made it extremely realistic. And there was a holographic female at the bar that distracted Riker for such a long time because the Binars were trying to steal the Enterprise because they needed to take it to their home planet because they needed the Enterprise to rescue them. I pumped myself in the nose with that. Here you go, Josh. Lesson number 5. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 5. Red barrels explode. These explosions cause damage to objects such as enemies, as well as yourself. Regardless of what shape they appear, red barrels always explode. Too many people were calling me Mama Wolfie, so I finally had to change it. Well, don't worry, you still have your mouse persona. It will always be there. Okay, so food's still doing fine. Okay, we should probably get some duranium. You know what? Let's go get some duranium. There is some in this. Let's grab this as we're here. Let's go ahead and grab a full load. I said load. Okay. Do this duranium. That'll take some time. Phaser control room is complete. The crew quarters is complete. That's good. Okay, we got what we need. Now let's research and build one biolaboratory. Research level 2 is in progress, so we can't do anything with that. Is that only science level 2? Oh, we have to research level 2 in every category. Okay, that's a lot to do. Alright then. Thank you for claiming Spacebucks, Wolfie baby. Good to see you. Your mom's here, by the way, also. I'll always be the meanest little mouse you ever met. That's right. That's right. Lesson 9,999,998,978. There are no chicks with dicks, only guys with tits. I was at the first lesson. No. No. Playing tug of war with Bronny right now. Okay, we need to let's do this. Captain, defensive and offensive capabilities have reached optimal parameters. Voyager is now better prepared. Understood, Lieutenant. Perhaps it's time we move on then. Maneuvers is completed. Nice. Complete the main mission of Sector 3. That was quick. Got through that episode pretty fast. Samus Fang 7. 7 of 9? Oh, shit. Mary 7 of 9. Jerry Ryan? I would do Jerry Ryan now, and she's an older lady at this point. Shit. You don't have to give me. You don't have to give me Jerry Ryan when she was on Voyager. Shit, I would do that old lady now. I say old. So I would do her now. Shit, she's still hot. Marry 7, bang Samus, kill Fang. Feels more expensive than it is for R&D. On story mode, you can reasonably unlock everything. Eventually, even RNG throws you off the roller coaster. I don't remember exactly what difficulty I said. Maybe I did put it on normal. Is there a way I can find out? Yeah, I'm on adventure mode, so I think that's easiest difficulty. Depends on who you ask. I've got him growling and pulling, but he hasn't made effort to use his body weight and keeps letting it go. He's trying to trick you. Guarantee you, he's trying to trick you. And we're decent on duranium. Titanium is pretty good. Deuterium is very good. Let's go to the trading station and see what's over there. It's not macaroni Krim's making. What? You okay, Chris? Did you smoke too much alcohol and drink too much weed? Yes, I said it backwards on purpose for the laughs. So we reached Tier 2 Biolaboratory. Begin research. Finally! Now that I know that I gotta research the freaking tiers. Okay, so we can finally get the biolab. I can install it. We can get some bioneural gel packs, and I can finish fixing my ship. He turns loose on you. Also, we said we had trades available. What's the trades? 1,000 for what? A loss of a danger? Nah, I'm not going to trade 1,000 deuterium for a loss of a danger. Pfft. No, that's way too important. I have no problem with the combat, so yeah, shut up. What are we short on? Are we short on anything? Uranium, deuterium, and tritanium. 5 dilithium. I have 19 dilithium right now. For 45 tritanium. I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that one. Let's go get a little more deuterium. Let's see if we can't cap out our numbers, and then we'll move on to the next sector. I did just blow half a G at the dispensary yesterday. Oh, you got it. Spend it, I suppose. Risk ambush. Have a shuttle perform close range scan before salvage operations. Yeah, give me the full amount. Stay out of the red. Nice. And we maxed out. 41 days. We are in good shape. Okay. I'm going to go pee before we go on to the next sector. Gluten-free pizza. All right. I need to take a quick pee break. So enjoy a trivia question. Do you know your video gaming trivia? Let's find out. It's time for Commander Krim's video gaming trivia. Type your answers in the chat. The correct response will be revealed in 30 seconds. Eats all the pizza and all the food aboard the Starship Dragon. Well, one, I've got Josh here. He can just like make pizza appear, but also we have replicators. We have ways to get plenty of food. Speaking of food, let's go get some from this planet real fast. We don't need that much. We're only short by 900. So we don't need to get this much. Let's just go for this one. Yeah, we maxed it out. Okay, next sector. Let's move on. I drank coffee instead of eating. What was the question? I didn't see what it was. When I hit the question button, I walk away, so I didn't see what it was.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullen and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster. The sheer impracticality of human emotional response, though a predictable factor, remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
Oh, calm down, Tuvok. Fuck that, I'm throwing a pocket dimension in my stomach. These things are gonna need repairing before I get full.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Oh, it's been red alert 24/7. The Kazon attacks haven't let up, not for weeks now. Everyone's walking on eggshells. That no mess hall brawl record.
Who was known as the flawed son of
that's
Butler?
history.
Oh, okay, so it's Final Fantasy
Today,
13.
2 ensigns nearly started a full-blown riot, all because one of them was chewing too loud. At least it's not because of the Talaxian cuisine. Morale is scraping rock bottom, worse than when we first realized we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. I bet Cullen and Seska are having a blast, laughing at our misery. And misery is putting it mildly. If the scuttlebutt's accurate, the crew's patience is wearing thin. Me? I'm fed up too, but I'm sticking with the captain. She's not bad at all, although her coffee intake has become exemplary.
In other words, she's drinking a lot of coffee. I think it was like the second or third episode. Janeway goes, "There's coffee in that nebula," because they needed some molecules or something like that was in a nebula that provided power to the replicator, so she could have more coffee. Captain, there's a growing movement aboard Voyager. 35 crew members threatening to leave. They're frightened and losing hope. Any suggestions, Commander? We need to focus on lifting their spirits. Make this ship feel more like home again. Give them some distraction. And I'm afraid there's more to consider. Security reports show a resurgence of Kazon activity. We should anticipate another attack and soon. I'll see what can be done, Commander, but I make no promises. Okay, well, right now my morale is at 2,700 of 2,000. So that shouldn't be an issue. But once I get the biolab finished, I can make some bioneural gel packs, and then I can finish repairing this life support system, so we can activate the holodeck. That'll probably help the morale. Scan the system. Food, deuterium, uranium, deuterium, trade center, deuterium, titanium, deuterium, food, titanium. Distress signal hostage. We're receiving a desperate transmission. A civilian transport has been ambushed by a small Kazon patrol, and its crew has been taken hostage. The message promises their expertise if we can rescue them. Talaxian freighter. Okay. I go do that. Repair station. Uranium. Titanium. deuterium, uranium, and food. Okay. Well, we don't really need a whole lot. We're good in pretty much all fronts right now, as far as resources are concerned. I don't even think we need to do any trading. Let's go here. Let's help the Talaxians in their hostage situation. Oh, there's a planet here I didn't scan. Oops. There, more tritanium. Yay! Okay, we have biolaboratory researched. Resource analysis sensors. See the amount of resources at a point of interest while scanning. Transporter room level 2. Increases rewards and away missions by 20%. That's actually not bad. Reduces hull damage taken while flying and in spatial phenomena by additional -5 per cycle. Yeah, guess that's fine. Okay, let me guess. I have no space for this. Of course I don't. Wait, yes I do, right here. Please tell me it doesn't take more than 3 slots. Biolab. 3 slots, yes. Boosh. Nice. We are in great shape now. Alright, let's help the Talaxians. Attempt to contact the Kazon ship and negotiate release. Offer fuel in exchange for the hostages. Intimidate the Kazon into releasing the hostages. Fight! Fight, 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 fight! Oh, I thought we were going to actually do a battle. 6 crew join Voyager. Morale plus 200. Nice! Alright, that was easier than I expected. We could use some duranium. Let's go get some duranium. Captain, 2 Kazon raiders approaching. Weapons charged. Battle stations. Fight, 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 fight!
What are your orders, Captain?
Weapons, warp core. Oh, they have 2 weapon sets? Huh. Blow them up.
Attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Open your command menu at any point to give new orders while the command menu is open to the combat. Okay, I know. Why do you have a need to tell me that? One of your shields is dangerously low. Switch to defensive actions to protect that side from further damage. Continuing without shields risks the destruction of underlying systems. Which shield facing? Oh, my forward shield facing.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Get rid of that one.
Ability ready, Captain.
What system is taking damage? Engines? Focus fire on the warp core.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shield ability ready, Captain.
Victory. What are they? Oh, they surrendered. Okay. Cool. Just doing stuff? What stuff are you doing, Jose? We've detected a Class D planet. This small planetoid has no atmosphere, but scans reveal surface deposits of resources trapped just beneath the ice. The low gravity makes remote operations easy, but the surface is extremely cold. Beam me down there and let me just sleep there. I love the cold. What are we going for? Duranium. Now let's get the max amount. Stay in the green, stay in the green. Yeah. Nice. Let's max that out and go to, really close to the... There we go. Couldn't see anything. Counting my sorrows is that what they call it? Are you drinking? Don't blame you. Jen can't watch my dad by herself, so I gotta do it while she sits in her bed. What were to happen if you just walked out? If you just left the house? Purely speculative question. Don't require an answer. Just, it came to mind. Had to ask it out loud. Let's go see what this adrift ship is. After we reach our destination, let's continue. If you were down the road, I'd walk there right now. I know. We've arrived. The ship looks beat up. Scan it. Scan them. I want to know what we're dealing with. 5 life signs. Faint. The ship's had been hit hard by radiation. You should be careful, Captain. Hail them. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway with the Federation Starship Voyager. We received your distress call. Thank you for coming. We already lost hope. I'm Captain Rivas. We were exploring a nearby nebula. I don't recognize this person yet. We were unprepared for the subnucleonic radiation. Our ship couldn't manage the exposure. We've been stuck here in radiation sickness. Judging by the contamination levels, they won't last long. The radiation destroyed our warp coils. We're dead in the water. We can't get back to the medical facility at our base. Well, we can heal them with the Vidian surgical device, so sure. We'll beam you aboard our sick bay. Stand by. Thank you, Captain. I feel reborn. Another day and we would... Thank you. But we're still stranded. Could you help us with some polyferronide? Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know if I have it. Won't leave you adrift in space, Rivas. We'll find the polyferronide. We would be eternally grateful, Captain. We'll be back soon, I promise. Tricky. Polyferronide is rare. Any ideas, anyone? Well, Captain, we're not too far from the Drayan system. The moons of Drayan 2 might have polyferronide, but we need permission from the Drayans first. Ask about the Drayans. A very private species, Captain. Private? Well, Captain, a long time ago the Drayans became over-reliant on technology, so they cut themselves off from it and from the outside world. Try our luck. Helm set a course for Drayan 2. Okay. Where is that? Is that even in this system? No, it's over here. Biolaboratory is active. Excellent. Okay. And then this does... What does this do? Tell me again what this does. It creates, right? Yeah. From food and tritanium. Okay. So it uses... So every 20 cycles we get 1 bioneural gel pack. At what cost to food and tritanium, I wonder? Okay. A nutritious opportunity. Scanners have picked up a Class M planet absolutely teeming with plant life. Voyager could restock its food supplies, though it would mean a slight detour. We could restock our food supplies, though it would be a little detour. Our food sources are kind of fine right now. Let's not worry about it right now. We don't need this detour. Oh, fuck! That's what this is. Oh, no. Oh. Wow. Okay. I had no idea. Okay, so what this is an episode where Tuvok and Neelix beam down to a planet to get food off the planet. Well, when they return to Voyager, there is a transporter malfunction that literally merges Tuvok and Neelix together into a new person that they name Tuvix. Basically, to compare it to something you guys might be familiar with, they did like an accidental fusion dance and ended up becoming one person, that person being Tuvix. Well, there was a moral dilemma that came about because of this, because some of the crew wanted to bring Tuvok and Neelix back as separate entities, but doing so would literally kill Tuvix as a person themselves, as an entity, as a person. So essentially, they were murdering Tuvix. At least that's how the show was representing it. They were murdering Tuvix to bring Tuvok and Neelix back as separate people. This would have been one of the things that would have been a major plot point, but would have been a big decision to be made here. But we didn't get to do that because I didn't need the food, so I didn't go to the planet. I have 1,600 food. I didn't need it. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, at 9 and 10 my time, I'll just walk back to my room and get back on the damn game I got forced off of. Yeah, I'll do it. All right. Well, I guess let's scan these planets. Deuterium, titanium, uranium, deuterium, uranium. Oh, nothing there. Food. All right, let's go see what's at Drayan 2. Let's hope the Drayans are kind people. Navigational deflector level 2. Okay. Research is doing really good. New trade offer received. In the away team. We'll contact the Drayans. Alright, recommended traits pilot. Alright, well, pilot would be you. So we got that filled out. So now we need Federation, we need science, and we need weapons. Well, we have science and Federation with Joe Carey. No, that's not the right one. Balana would give us... Actually, this will provide... Go ahead and take Tuvok, because that'll give us gun and research, phaser and research, and then we would just need use Kess or Joe Carey. Let's send Joe Carey since he's level 1. Yeah, let's do that. That should fill everybody out. We're sending to Drayan 2. Stable. Wait, we've lost control. We're going down. Well, shit. Modify the shield matrix to absorb the impact. Brace for impact. Emergency landing procedure. Pilot! The pilot skillfully crash lands the shuttle. Miraculously, the away team emerges unscathed. Alright, we got 200 morale out of it. We can repair... Wait, did you hear that? Something's here. Yeah. Damn, 67 from Tuvok. Damn. No rewards for using force. Ooh. This is probably going to go poorly. Yeah, probably going to go poorly, but I'm going to try it. Woo! The tricorder detects 3 children who emerge from the bush and plead for protection, saying that their elders plan to kill them and a creature from a nearby cave is hunting them. The away team's tricorders detect no other life signs. Suddenly they hear another shuttle landing nearby. Okay, I do know what this one is now. This particular episode um, there's a alien species that lives on this world, and as they reach the end of their lifespan as a growing person, they actually revert to childhood. So in this episode, the crew of the shuttle meet a bunch of children, and the children are frightened and scared because they've been basically abandoned, and they think there's this monster that's going to kill them, when in fact these children are actually adults that are in their literal twilight years. And we're told by these aliens that this is how our lifestyle is. It's just a natural course. It was like a Drayan shuttle. A squad just deployed from it. They're armed. We get dilithium for this one. Shoot him, Tuvok! The away team ambushes the Drayans, stunning them. We need to fix our shuttle and get these kids out of here before more Drayans come along. Yeah, let's do that. The away team meticulously repairs the shuttle. Relieved, they take off, but fail to notice a Drayan ship tailing them. Uh-oh. Nice. Joe Carey got 2 levels. I got 700 deuterium, 200 morale, 350 food, 26 research points, and 3 dilithium. Lieutenant Zillis, Deputy Flight Control Officer. With Lieutenant Tom Paris currently unavailable, why? His duties as Flight Control Officer will be temporarily covered by Lieutenant Zillis. This highly capable officer truly believes in Starfleet's organized approach. He's a bit of a stickler for protocol, but you can always count on his by-the-book precision. Lieutenant Zillis was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. According to Starfleet Regulation 34, subsection Beta, when in doubt, consult the manual. It's rarely wrong. Sure. All 3 of them are unavailable, huh? Captain, the moon's atmosphere is blocking communication with the shuttle. Shall we contact the Drayans? Ask Neelix. Mr. Neelix, first contact relies heavily on first impressions. Any advice? I'd recommend connecting with them emotionally. No technobabble. That's hard from in a Star Trek episode. Hail them. Greetings. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the starship Voyager. I am Alcia, first prelate. May this day find you at peace. We do not have guests often. How can we help? Our intentions are sincere, cooperation and open communication with your people. We've encountered an irradiated ship in dire need of repair. Their warp coils require polyferronite. We were hoping to trade with you. A noble cause. Now tell me, what is important to you? Okay, it said go for emotion. Avoid technobabble, so probably shouldn't say technological achievements. The crew? The crew, the heart of the ship. I'd be nothing without them. Interesting. We also prioritize the bonds between people. We will gladly trade with you. Let us discuss... Excuse me, Captain. I have urgent matters to attend to. I will be back. Captain, the away team has returned. So soon? Several Drayan children were brought along. They claim the Drayans left them there on the moon to die and returned to speed up the process. The Drayans tried to kill their own children? The children claim so. They were in poor health and are currently in sickbay. Captain Alcia is hailing. Her ship's powering up weapons. On screen. You have violated our sacred moon and abducted our people. Return them. We rescued them. They were left there to die. They were fulfilling their sacred duty. Call hunting children a sacred duty? Children? Captain, these children are our elders. When a Drayan nears death, they undergo the rite of passage on our sacred moon. They may appear as children to you, But that is how we age. Their shuttle crashed and their guardians died. Confused, they must have forgotten. Please return them. It is crucial they die on our moon to fulfill their spiritual journey. Their weapons are fully powered. Well, they didn't bring them back to the ship in the show. They had this conversation on the moon. We're going to protect the children this time to see the difference, because that's not what happened in the show. We're doing the opposite of what happened in canon, so to speak. Protect the children. I won't let you hurt them. How dare you trample on our traditions? We're under fire. Battle stations. Adrean ship 33. This will be no challenge.
What are your orders, Captain?
We're stealing your children, so we're going to kill you.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Victory. Surrendered. Captain, the Drayan vessel has been destroyed. It wasn't, but okay. At least the children are safe. Ensign, see to the polyfarinide. The away team scans revealed large amounts of polyfarinide in the moon's upper soil layers. Beam it out now. 1 polyfarinide. Proceed. Janeway to sickbay. How are the children, Doctor? They're dead. Whoops. What? Upon a thorough cellular analysis, it became evident that these individuals were old. Their death was the result of natural causes. So Alcia was right. We interfered. Perhaps we should approach unfamiliar cultures with greater humility and openness. Fuck you, Chakotay! I recall no objections from you. It's easy to pass judgment in hindsight. Damn it, I lost my morale. We can't undo the past. Revis and his crew are still relying on us. Helm, set a course back to Revis's ship. Oops. Although I expected that result. All of our storages are all the shit that we need is good. So let's just mosey. Whoosh! All right, where was the ship? Oh, it's over here. Captain, a crew member's pet Tribble. Oh no, we have Tribbles on this ship. A crew member's pet Tribble has escaped its quarters and found its way to the food reserves. With unlimited access to food, it's now reproducing rapidly. Oh god, no. If we don't act fast, the entire ship will soon be overrun with Tribbles. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no, we have a Trouble with Tribbles episode on Voyager! I know what to do! Send B'Elanna to them! Only Star Trek fans will get that joke. Build traps in the workshop to be used for catching all roaming Tribbles. Time to analyze the Tribbles to find... I have a workshop, though. Let's do that. Where's my workshop? Where? Workshop. Where's my workshop? Damn it. Oh, hey, there it is. I found it. Tribble trap. It's literally called a Tribble trap. That's a thing. Do you actually get it, get it, Jose? Captain, another Kazon attack. 4 vessels this time. All hands to battle stations. Let's fuck some shit up.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target warp core.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Didn't the Klingons lose a war against Tribbles? The Klingons and the Klingons really hate Tribbles. The Klingons really hate, and well, they mutually hate each other. That is true. Oh, my shields are down in front. Ooh, that's inconvenient.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
During the events
Enemy shields
of
destroyed, Captain.
incoming, that's new.
Shields critical.
During
Captain.
the events of the episode Trouble with Tribbles,
Moving to defend the aft, Captain.
A Klingon tried to what's the word I'm looking for? Sabotage a grain supply. Where are you going? You're gonna fly this ship.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Anyway. A Klingon was trying to sabotage a grain storage on a Federation station. Because the Klingons wanted the planet that those grain storages were going to go to. Well, what they didn't know is that they were Tribbles.
An enemy is surrendered.
And a Tribble discovered that the saboteur, who was posing as a human, was actually Klingon. And then the Enterprise beamed all the Tribbles on the station over to the Klingon ship. And ever since then, it was like devastating to the Klingon economy. The ecosystem of Klingon worlds. They became an infestation, basically.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Klingons and the Tribbles, they did not get along. Nice. Hull breach on deck 3. Hull minus 40. Janeway Engineering, report. Jonas here. What do you need, Captain? Crewman Jonas? Where's Lieutenant Torres? Is she alright? She's busy with the wounded. Guess I'm on comms duty. Sure thing, Raphael Sabarge. Caden Alenko. Very well. How's the situation in engineering? Chaos, Captain. A console just blew up right in some of the crew's faces. Pretty nasty. I'm fine, though. We don't care. 3 crew got injured. Morale minus 500. Damn. I see. Help the lieutenant. She should report to me when she's done. It's almost a miracle we went this far without taking casualties. We need to end this now, Captain. That deadline the 35 gave us, it's passed. What? That deadline the 35 gave us, it's passed. What the hell is he talking about? The deadline the 35 gave us. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. It sounds like you already have a plan, Commander. An alliance. If we had some If we had some Kazon sects as allies, the others wouldn't touch us. Nothing we've been through with the Kazon would lead me to believe they're trustworthy. Desperate times sometimes call for desperate measures. Captain, we're not far from the planet Sobris, home to the Kazon Pomar. There's someone there who owes me a favor. Jal Tursa. Is he authorized to speak for his sect? Not exactly, but he does have the Mirage's ear. We wouldn't be risking confrontation. Would you rather live with my family or the Osborn's TV show era of them? I'd rather go play Fortnite. Consider this, Captain. The Alliance could restore this alliance could restore crew faith and give the undecided critical pause on their ultimatum. That offers a chance and more time. Let me see. Trying to remember. Did they actually try to seek an alliance with the Kazon sect? I think they did. Don't remember. I really don't. That was a good one. Thank you, Jose. I figured you would get a kick out of that one. Don't remember. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a shot. Helm, set a course for Cerberus. The Tribbles are reproducing uncontrollably and flooding the ship. The crew begins isolating them in various rooms, hoping that without access to food, their numbers can be contained. However, these rooms remain unusable until a better solution is found. Lovely. That's being worked on. I did start working on that workshop. Tribble trap. 9 days remaining. Okay, all right. They're working on it. Friggin' Tribbles, man. Friggin' Tribbles. Wait. Oh yeah, we're dropping off the polyferronide. Beavis' ship is within hailing range, Captain. Hail them. Captain Janeway, we've been eagerly awaiting your return. We're beaming over the polyferronide, Beavis. We're deeply grateful, Captain. Accept these minerals as a token of that gratitude. 20 duranium, 200 food, 200 deuterium, 20 tritanium, which is really good, and 50 science points. Well, we kind of need the food right now, considering we've got a Tribble invasion. Thank you, Beavis. Farewell. Helm, set a course for home. Time we continue our journey. Morale plus 400. Nice. The new Lego Batman is actually really good. That's good. I'm glad it is. Mission successful. Innocence. Was it really successful? They died. The kids died. Whoopsie. Okay, so sector. Cerberus is probably over here. Engage warp engines. A whoosh! Ooh, Cerberus. I know! We're working on it, Chakotay. Get off my ass. Let's upgrade a combat room. I don't have room to make a new one right now, so let's just upgrade a current combat room. This is the cargo bay is damaged because of the Tribbles. Okay, so wait until all Tribbles are caught. Are all the cargo bays damaged? No, just the two. What the fuck? Who the hell let a Federation officer bring a Tribble on board a starship? Okay, first of all, we need to fix this life support. We need one more bioneural gel pack. We only have 2. Okay, so we gotta wait a little bit longer. Feels like a new Arkham game, but in Lego. Cargo bays are repaired. Good to see. All right, send you away, team. Vulcan and Vidian. We don't have a Vidian on board. How would we possibly have a Vidian on board? Oh, send Vulcan. Federation logo. So Neelix could do that. Chakotay can do that. Chakotay would also give us... Oh, no. Actually, Kess could do that. It also gives us the medical as well. So let's do that. And then we need an engineer, which... Alana's level 4. Kim is level 3. Harris is level 4. Let's send Balana. Captain, Jel Tursa and another Kazon are already here, and they don't look cheerful. How do we approach them? Let's... We're gonna need Kess in the next one. So let's have Tuvok and Balana do this one. The away team talks about how Starfleet technology could improve the life in the Delta Quadrant. Suddenly the team is grabbed by the Kazon. Sacks are pulled over their heads and they are dragged away. Well, that went well. We walked right into a trap. No shit. We're locked up with people who call themselves the Trabe. They don't seem hostile. Ah! Okay, I do know what this is. The Trabe was the species I was telling you about that was the rivals to the Kazon. I think they chased the Kazon off the homeworld, if I recall correctly. We're really having issues with our morale, so let's go ahead and just listen to the story and get to 200 morale points. The Kazon have also been a thorn in the Trabe's side for a long time. Feeling camaraderie, they inform the away team that reinforcements are on the way. They just have to make it past the guards. Captain, we think the Trabe's plan is currently our best option. Any ideas on how we can best support them? Take out the guard with a Vulcan neck pinch. Yeah. Give him that pinch. Give him a good old pinchy pinchy. Pinchy pinchy. Yeah, critical success. Pinched him so hard the Kazon died. The Vulcan team member reaches through the bars and neck pinches a Kazon guard. He goes down silently, and the team unlocks the cell with his keys. The way out is clear. We're on our way to the ship, Captain. Trabe in tow. Wait, a Kazon patrol. They're throwing grenades. Disable the grenades? Everybody work on disabling the grenades. This is the last one, so it doesn't matter. Critical success. The away team manages to disable the grenade. After escaping the cave, they are beamed aboard Voyager. Critical successes times 2. Only Balana leveled up. 300 morale, 37 research, 36 tritanium, 6 dilithium, and 450 deuterium. I call that a success. The away team and the Trabe are on board, Captain. Welcome. I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of this starship. I have never once left this chair. Ever. The pleasure is mine, Captain. I am Mavis, leader of the Trabe. You have our deepest gratitude. Trabe, huh? Interesting. What Mr. Elix is actually trying to say is that we are glad... Incoming Kazon vessels, Captain! Power up all weapons and... That won't be necessary, Captain. Those are my people. Everything the Kazon have, including ships, they stole from us. Interesting. Why is that? We share a dark past. When I was a child, the Kazon overthrew their enslavers. Us, the Trabe. More precisely, my parents' generation. We have been on the run ever since. We just want to settle down somewhere and open a new chapter for the Trabe. I know how this goes, so showing empathy for the Trabe actually got a lot more, became a bigger problem than it should have been. So I'm going to show empathy for the Kazon. I don't know how I would feel if my people had been oppressed for generations. It's a wound that runs deep, a wrong that demands correction. I digress. I was told you sought an alliance with the Kazon. Yes, we tried. We might not be as numerous, but with a little help we could regain some of our strength and become a valuable ally. The Trabe were an advanced species before the Kazon uprising. I think they could be valuable allies, Captain. Ask Neelix what he knows about the uprising. Mr. Neelix, I take it from your reaction earlier that you know more about the Trabe. Everyone knows the Trabe, Captain. Great scholars and artists, but no one knew about the Kazon slaves. How come? Doesn't seem easy to hide. The Trabe were rich and powerful. They manipulated information and no one wanted to risk offending them. No, I'm not going to help the slave owners that were formerly the Trabe, or that are the Trabe, the former slave owners. I'm sorry, Mavis, but we have nothing to spare. I understand, Captain. Freeing us was more than we could have hoped for. We set out to form an alliance with the Kazon and found you. This could be the course correction we needed. Will you join us? Together, we would be a force to be reckoned with, or even something bolder than that. We could ask the Kazon Mages to join us at the bargaining table. Negotiations? Yes, bring the factions together, convince them that peace would be in everyone's best interest. Our people could finally settle, find a new home. It might be worth a try. We'll contact the Kazon. Yeah, that's going to go real well for you. Going to go real well. Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? Don't really need anything there. We're about halfway down on deuterium. So let's go get a little deuterium. Yes, the tribbles. I fucking get it. Christ on a mountainside. Get off my ass. Damn it, Chakotay. For 50 research, we get 4 dilithium? Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that trade. Upgrade. I can do combat room. Combat room, combat room. Didn't I make one down here? Workshop, transporter room, stellar cartography. I made a combat room of some kind. Is it up here? Phaser control room, that was it. We can't upgrade the phaser control room. What about torpedo control room? Phaser control room, can't upgrade that one. Phasers. Torpedo launch bay. Shit. Missing technology. We combat? Hull reinforcement, rotate shield frequency, torpedo shield penetration? Oh shit. Torpedo launch bay level 2. Disruptor control? We get disruptors? Improved phaser fire rate. Nonetheless, we need to research tier 2. No matter what we choose, so let's start with that. It'll only take 12 days. Captain, all roaming tribbles have been caught. Fortunately, their numbers weren't too great. Most are distributed to crew members as pets, while the rest are confined to a secure room until they can be safely released on a suitable planet. Hopefully this won't happen again. Hopefully? I don't really like that. Hopefully? You just say hopefully? Crew quarters is repaired. Life support. We still need... Okay, we're not ready for that yet. Okay. Base station is where we went. Oh yeah, I wanted uranium. Or this thing, deuterium. We don't need that much. We're just under 1,000, so just do the one that's going to be most likely to guarantee us something. Yeah. Whoop! Almost knocked off my stream deck. Cool. 41 days. We are in good shape with that. Now, Wait for the Kazon leaders to arrive on Sobra. So are we currently... Okay, so we just got to wait for that. 8 days? Is that what we got to wait for? There was a repair station in... There was a repair station in this sector, right? Yeah, let's go repair the ship. Out of food. Oh, fucking... Alright. $250 deuterium for 50 hull. 200 hull for 100 uranium. Not a terrible... we can get that back really easily. So let's do that one. Ta-da! Fully repaired. Now let's go get food. Uh-oh. We're under attack. Kazon Raider.
What are your orders, Captain?
Then bow
Defend the front, Captain.
and blow up their warp
Moving to
core.
attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain.
Yeah, by
ready, Captain.
turning more towards starboard. That's a really good idea. Lower those aft shields and take a torpedo shot at them.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Boom! Right on the ass. Lost in space. Space. Nice. That wasn't too bad at all. Also, hi, Saki. Welcome in. Maz, can we get some shout-outs going, please? Let's get a shout-out for... Dr. Masochist. Where's my... Spoon Under Your Bed. Ryu Shinaka. Saki. Retro Destructor. I don't know if Just In Case streams, but get Just In Case as well. I think that's everybody in here right now that's... Round of shout-outs for everybody. How's the trekking? Well, we're trekking. We just met up with the Trabe. Now we're waiting for the Kazon to show up so we can have a nice little conversation with the Trabe and the Kazon, because, you know, that went well. Captain, I think there was an unauthorized resource withdrawal from the cargo bays. The inventory levels are down, but the access logs are completely clean. Hold on, I have an idea. Correlating the timestamp with the tactical data. Bingo. The depletion occurred precisely during the last Kazon ambush, more specifically the moment they fled. They stole our shit. And I know exactly how they managed to raid us. Battle logs show our shields briefly dropped. That was their window. Target resources, beam them out, using the transporter module they stole from us. Who's surprised? Anyone? Seriously, Captain, letting them walk away with that tech was a mistake. We just taught them how to shoplift from Voyager. Expect repeat customers. Well, that actually did come back to bite me in the ass. Whoops. Combat Tier 2. Okay, that means we can upgrade now the... can we upgrade the torpedo bay? No. The phasers? No, not that either. Oh, we just got upgraded to Tier 2. We don't have the rest of that stuff yet. Salvage protocols. Let's do... See you later, Spoon. Let's do torpedo launch bay level 2. Increase torpedo damage by 25%. That'd be real good. New trade offer. Assuming abandoned space station, we need all the food we can get. Thoroughly search the station for clues and valuable. Nice, we got all of it. Food's much better shape now. So let's go to the mess hall. Premium replicator rations. Normal food rations. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna do something else and I forgot what it was. Nope, I forgot. So get some more duranium. Torpedo launch bay level 2, okay. Launch bay level 2. How? Oh, we're missing resource. We're missing duranium. Okay. Like, what the? Okay. Disruptor control room. Does anyone get stronger weapons? Torpedo shield penetration. Increases torpedo shield penetration from 0 to 10%. That's regenerative shielding. Increases shield recharge rate by 20%. Yeah, let's get that. The combat is actually starting to get a little bit more challenging for sure. Okay. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. Yeah, I'd like to get that. I played the demo not that long ago. That was really good. Get as much as we can. Stay in the green, stay in the green, stay in the green. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cadillac to Sobers to talk about Alliance. Okay. They are ready for us then. Sector. To Sobris. Execute warp drive. Whoosh! Continue. Good luck, Mavis. We'll keep you safe from here on out. Thank you, Captain. I think this is the beginning of a great alliance. Ensign Kim, hail Cullah. Ah, Captain. We seem destined to encounter each other. Maj Cullah. We hope this will lead to a new climate of peace. Maj Cullah. I'm grateful you agreed to meet. Hope we'll come to terms. Terms? Forgive me if I'm skeptical about negotiating with slavers. 200,000 sign up petition for Destiny 3, but unfortunately they won't do nothing. Nope, they will not. But yeah, I saw that. I saw multiple Facebook stories about that. Point out that fear is holding him back. Yeah, point out that fear is holding him back. Your skepticism is born of fear. The Kazon cling to conquest. True strength lies in cooperation, something the Trabe are willing to embrace. You dare accuse the Kazon of fear? We will show you our strength and you will regret underestimating us. Threat level +1, it's already at 3. But Fear is a really good game, it is. Fear 1, both expansions, and Fear 2. I wonder if I should do another playthrough of Fear for stream. Because I played it from my YouTube channel a bajillion years ago. I'll have to get it through Steam because I don't have the disc copies of the game anymore. I played it on Xbox 360. Captain Janeway speaks of a future where strength is not measured solely by conflict. The Trabe are willing to find common ground in that aspiration. We let down our guard and the Trabe conquer us again? We're hardly a threat, Maj Cullah. We're scattered, desperate. All we ask for is a chance to find a new home. I do fear every Halloween. Focus on the present and future needs of the Trabe. No, knowledge past wrongs emphasize change. The Trabe were unjust, but they seek change. Can we offer them a chance to prove that? Actions speak louder than words. The Trabe must earn our trust. Captain, we must be careful not to dwell on the past. It could undermine our efforts toward peace. This union with the Trabe seems like an effort to force us to capitulate. If so, it is doomed to failure. Shared values and common goals. Maj Kula. Even former enemies can find common ground. We're here to facilitate that. Fine words, but the Trabe must prove them true. That level -1. Nice! Maj Kula, allow me to withdraw and confer with my Federation colleagues. You're allying yourselves to the greatest villains this quadrant has ever known? Captain, if... As Kula speaks, the transmission abruptly ends. Bridge consoles erupt in a chorus of alarms, their flashing lights painting the bridge red glow. Janeway's eyes narrow. What just happened? Dun 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 dun! The Kazon and Trabe open fire on each other, Captain. Beam Mavis out immediately. I can't get a lock on him, Captain. The situation is escalating, Captain. I suggest immediate retreat. Side with the Trabe, side with the Kazon, pick no side and flee. Well, I know what happened. The Trabe set up all the Kazon sect leaders to murder them because that Trabe leader guy is an asshole. I'm gonna pick no side. We're gonna peace out, bitches. Bye. Your choice has consequences. This battle has been brewing for generations. Let it boil. Get us out of here. Dude who played Tuvok was in Spaceballs. You mean this? You mean this, Saki?
We ain't found shit.
Yes, I know. Kula is hailing us. I hope he has a good explanation for all of this. On screen. How dare you, woman! Taking advantage of our goodwill to lure us into a trap. Yep, that's Tim Russ. Admit that you have no idea what happened. I promise you, Kula, I haven't the slightest idea what just happened. This is what you get when you ally yourself with slavers. You're an utter fool, Janeway. Slavers never change, and now we need to hunt them down for good. Your actions will have serious consequences, I promise you. A trade vessel is hailing, Captain. You gone mad? We were supposed to be allies, Captain. Confront him. Save it, Mavis. Tell me, did you use us to get all the Kazon Mages on a silver platter? Curse you and your doubts. All we wanted was to claim a new planet and live in peace. Now we have to flee and hide again. The Trabe won't forget your interference, Captain. You'll pay for this. Captain, we've enraged the Kazon and made enemies of the Trabe. I'll check on the crew. This could end in catastrophe. Good news, Captain. Despite everything, all 35 have chosen to stay. Seems our efforts paid... Oh! The 35 that were going to leave. Right, that's what the 35 meant. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about when they mentioned that before. Got it. Seems our efforts have paid off. Testament to their resilience and to teamwork, wouldn't you say, Commander? Morale plus 500. Yeah. Helm, get us back on course. Take us home. Alliance is completed. Complete the main mission of Sector 4. Huh! Let's stay here for a moment, because we need to do some resource gathering. We primarily need deuterium. What? Whatever. There, I'm upgrading the fucking torpedoes. You impatient bitches. Regenerative shielding. Okay. Let's keep researching stuff, since research just takes a little bit of, time. Hull reinforcement salvage protocols. Rewards after a 1 combat by 20%. That's not a bad idea. Reduces enemy shield penetration by 20%. Fires a pulse that deals high damage to shields but deals low damage against hull. Each additional room increases energy threshold by 2 and weapon subsystem health by 20. Increases the fire rate of phases by 15%. I think I want that. Start with that one. We need quite a bit. Let's try to go for the maximum amount. Use the tractor beam. Stay in the green, stay in the green. Yeah. Alright. Go get some of this from here. Ambush! 1 Kazon Raider.
What are your orders, Captain?
Bring it on, bitches. I'll smack the Kazon. I'll smack that hairdo off of you. Instant surrender. No.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, blew you the fuck up. Captain, you want the good news or the bad news? Good news, the Kazon helped us declutter the cargo bay again. So generous of them. Bad news, care to finish that sentence for me? That transporter module was a gift that keeps on taking, wasn't it? The worst idea we've ever had. I get it! Plus 25% torpedo damage. Okay, that's good. Reaching critical levels. They're really not. 1,328 days is not really that critical. Someone has proposed gathering some crew belongings and feeding the matter back into our replicator system. While this option could buy us time, some of those items are deeply personal, so I would advise against it. You don't need to do any of that. We have plenty of deuterium. I'm about to get some more in a second. No! Our morale is at maximum. Bitch! Only 20%. Well, we can go down here and get some of this. How are we doing on duranium? Alright, let's make a stop over here. Grab some of that. Get debris aboard. What was this one over here with the person? I forgot. Pull that. What was this one? Stress signal refugees. I don't remember that one. I'll grab this deuterium down here, then we'll go help these people real quick. We would only need 600 to max out, so let's just take the easiest route, because we don't need that much. Cool. New trade offers. Improved phaser fire rate. Okay. Rotate shield, hull reinforcement. Maneuvering thrusters. How's about... Go ahead and go with salvage protocols. And... Trade. Trade complete. 500 food for 40 tritanium? They don't even have 500 food, so we're going to dismiss that one. Hydroponics bay. Science. Or let's put Kess in there. Let's see. What else can we do? We have a bunch of crew I should be putting places. Engineering office. Engineering itself. %68% warp core repair rate. I mean, where she should belong. Makes the most sense. What else can we put crew? Dismantle, no. Oh, I can increase production time with the doctor. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. I think that worked out really well. Fucking food. Offer them to join the crew. 5 crew joined Voyager. Okay, that was a lot simpler than I expected. We'll grab some food. Biolab. Stay in the green, stay in the green, stay in the green. Yeah. 1,200. Nice. Okay. This system. The cloudy system. How are 6 people quarterless? It draws 88 power. Draws 46 food. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick with that. How do we have 6 quarter? Oh, because we had new people join. That's right. Okay, they just have to sit it out for now. I need another bioneural gel pack before I can start working on any of these life supports. That requires 1. I can actually repair that one now. Okay, repair that life support. That requires 1. Okay, cool. We can clear 2 decks. That's actually really good. Okay. Alright, that was worth it. Can we scan this one? We can't scan other systems. Okay, that's fine. I am genuinely curious what this this cloudy system is about. Entering a nebula. These vast cosmic clouds interfere with our sensor readings. Proceed with caution, Captain. All points of interest within the nebula are currently obscured and scanning is not possible. Upgrade solar cartography to scan in a nebulae. Well, that's unfortunate. Or not. Let's go ahead and exhaust this system of stuff. Warning, you've what? Life support active. Okay. Chip. Clear those out. Start clearing these rooms. Cool. It said a warning. I didn't see what the warning was. Okay. What else can we research? We got 183 research to work on. Anything that I want to get... Science is level 2 and combat is level 2. Resource analysis sensors. The amount of resources at a point of interest while scanning. I don't really care about that. Increases awards and away missions by 20%. That I like. That I like. Ruined room complete. Right. Let's clear that room out. Clear that room out. That requires just one. Let's take it. Then we can clear out this deck. We'll have all of the lower decks complete. That's good to see. Dense cluster of celestial bodies poses a collision risk. Expect moderate damage to the ship's hull each cycle spent traversing the field. Hull minus 15 per cycle. Upgrade the navigational deflector to reduce damage taken. Alright, let's scan these planets. Uranium. Titanium. Deuterium. Helium. Captain, the station hosts a variety of scientific personnel seeking opportunities for research and exploration. A group of skilled scientists have expressed their interest in the Alpha Quadrant. With the right incentives, they may be persuaded to join us on our journey. Okay. Trader there. Research there? Really? This distress signal from an escape pod with multiple life signs. Two plants with food, huh? Well, you know what we can do? Well, once we get free crew, I can put free work crews. I can. Right, add work team. Whatever. Once I get a work crew back, I will have them start working on another crew quarters on deck 13 because we're about to get some more crew over here from these guys. Then we'll get that food over there. Ruined room complete. Alright, clear that, clear that. Deck 13, give them crew quarters. Let's do 2 of them just to make sure they got plenty of space. Life support active on deck 15. Clear out the rooms on deck 15. Oh, no, we have a work team, right? Okay. Pay to hire them 5 dilithium. Give them a tour around our biolab. Biolab level 1. 5 dilithium? Nah. Give them a tour. Sadly, it seems that there are better offers out there. Only a few candidates were persuaded to join us, the rest declined. 4 crew. That's fine. That's okay. Let's go help these people at this distress call. Crew quarters are complete and ruined room is clear. So everybody should have crew now, room now. Let's clear out this room. And until we get some more... All 3 of these are going to need 3? 7? 7? Okay. So once we get 3 more bioneural gel packs, we can replace that. We can finally get the holodeck working. That'll probably make a few people happy. Transporter room level 2. else can we research? Resource analysis sensors. Hydroponics bay. Increases food produced from 50 to 75 every 10 cycles. Yeah, since food is kind of becoming an issue right now, let's do that. Ambush! Oh no! I can't handle the Kazon. Good thing we got to shoot them and kill them.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Any ability ready, Captain.
I guess they took some more shit. Yeah, I took deuterium that time. Okay. I get it. I get it. I let them keep the transporter, and it was a fucking mistake, according to you guys. I get it. I just made this a lot harder. Can we go get that transporter back from him or something? Like, what the fuck? Can we do that? Risk. 6 crew join Voyager. All right. Go to the trading stations here. We can trade. We need to get some food pretty soon. Ruined room dismantled. Okay, so we have 2 decks completely clear, ready to be used for something. Ready to be built. Redoing stuff. You probably could turn it into a couple of cargo bays down there. We have more storage available, especially for something like deuterium. And we can really stock up on deuteriums. That's the most important thing. Let's actually do that. That's actually a really good idea. Let's put it on deck 15. Cargo bay, deck 15. Cargo bay, deck 15. Okay. We don't have anything to offer, apparently. No, we don't. Alright, never mind that. Alright, let's go grab some deuterium. Cargo bays are complete. Yeah, I want them to both be deuterium. It's already set. That's good. We're fine. Let that go. Let's get as much as we can now that we've got way more deuterium. We can hold up to 3,000 deuterium. Okay. Let's go with that. Over here, stay over here, stay over here. Yeah, 1,400. Nice. 39 days. We still got more we can grab over here. Doc Masochist coming in with a 1-person raid. Hello, Doc. Thank you for the raid, man. How you doing? What were you up to? Stay in the green, stay in the green, stay in the green. Oh no. Well, we still got plenty of deuterium, but we took some damage. Delay on your end? What do you mean delay on your end? Lords of the Fallen. How is that going for you? What did you discover anything? Food. Read me hit the raid actually rating. Oh. Hull integrity low. It's really not. Builder upgrade engineering office. Upgrade? What does it take to upgrade? Take to upgrade engineering office. Upgrade requires 20. Oh, I can actually afford to do that. I just need 20 uranium. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. It really likes its sword shield enemies and bosses. Alright, that'll help with the food issue. Let's go ahead and start working on working our way up the tiers for a while. See if we can't clear out the tier list or get the tier list filled up. First two bosses are both big boys with sword and shield. Well, at least they know how to use protection on those shafts. $586, that's not bad. Um, 1,500 food would easily put us at 2,000. So let's do stay over here, stay over here, stay over here. Heal! And we hit the maximum. Alright. Excellent. We didn't ever think the first boss was harder, though, to be fair, 3 tries versus 1. Sometimes you can get lucky. What's the one injury thing there? 128 emergency rations, right, that's fine. Actually, we can put them on premium rations, couldn't we? Uses deuterium, but it's only 19. Only cuts our use in half. That's not that terrible. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. The engineering office needed upgrading, and we need 20 deuterium or duranium rather. Okay, we're almost there, and we can get that from right here or here. This is 7 cycles. They're both 7 cycles away, so let's go to this one. Questionable design decisions too, like dodge being on X. And that is odd. Is it normally X like? Is that usually attack? Yes, I get it. Asteroid field. I understand. Nice, that helped. Now we can upgrade the engineering office. Missing technology. But yes, I gotta upgrade. I keep missing the technology. You're upgrading this too. No, I can't upgrade this. I have 2 bioneural gel packs. Go for it. Hold triangle at that to attack. Oh, interact is triangle. Attacking almost every Souls gaming, like including Elden Ring, is R1 or R2. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We need a repair place. This had a repair station, didn't it? Uh-oh. Didn't one of these systems have a repair station? Uh-oh. You know what? Let's just woozy out of here. We can't take much more damage from these asteroids. We're at low HP. Let's just Oh damn, look at those holes. Oh god. Actually shows the damage on the hull of the ship. That's cool, but bad. Ugh. Yikes. There's a lot of holes. Great, we're in a nebula.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The Kazon Nistrum have sustained their harassment over the past months. Though
I heard that as hole. I did say hole. Look at these holes.
Direct engagement. The captain expressed a diminishing expectation for a peaceful resolution of this conflict. It is consistently fascinating to observe the human capacity to adhere to hope, even when all logical indicators render such an outcome unattainable. While I recognize her imperative to explore all avenues for crew welfare, I find the process inefficient. Logic dictates the Kazon threat must be neutralized. An aggressive solution presents inherent risks due to the Kazon's numerical advantage. Nevertheless, Voyager has no feasible alternatives.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Business as usual. The Kazon are shooting at us, we're shooting back, though Seska and Kala have been conspicuously inconspicuous. Strategy? Psychology? Or did they finally take that much-needed honeymoon?
Gross.
Who knows? The captain's finally admitted she's losing faith in a peaceful resolution to our little Kazon conflict. I'm not exactly itching for a full-scale war myself. I prefer the Kazon just collectively beam themselves into a black hole. But let's be realistic here. Even with all our fancy Starfleet tech and the best damn pilot in the galaxy at the helm, the Kazon are basically a Hydra. Chop one head off, two more pop up. And Kala and Seska, they don't seem to care how many minions they burn through until they finally get what they...
Uh-oh. I think we're going to be attacked by the Kazon very, very harshly here. Judging by how quickly how these two logs just suddenly ended. We're down to 19 torpedoes. Yikes. It does have one real neat mechanic, though. Enemies only respawn upon leaving and re-entering the area. That took me probably an hour too long to figure out. Second boss was only remotely problematic because she just randomly spawns and adds at HP thresholds and becomes invulnerable. What's the problem of shields blocking your hits? Report. The plasma stream burned away the inner layer of the warp coils. We're going to need a source of Verterium cordonide. Until we find it, our warp core is output. Our core output is very restricted. We won't get full power warp core capped at tier 2. Well, mostly that's okay. I've only been at tier 3. Captain, an old friend of mine, Laxeth, is leading a Talaxian convoy in this sector. Great traders. I'm sure they'll have what we need. A shot. My inspection of main engineering points to sabotage, Captain. Logs were systematically deleted at regular intervals, violating Starfleet protocol. This requires attention. Send Neelix to monitor the crew. Have B'Elanna set up a trap. Send Tuvok to investigate. I'm going to send Neelix to monitor the crew because at least these two are like combat capable to an extent. Neelix doesn't really do much. The neat part is the fact that the more enemies you kill without resting at checkpoints, you get more experience. It's called experience in this game and item drops. So the longer you go without resting, you get like a buff to experience gains. That sounds pretty good. Mr. Neelix, keep an even closer eye on the crew. Will do, Captain. Good. Now let's see this convoy. Okay, battery energy, warp core tier down. Okay. With Neelix currently unavailable, his duties will be temporarily covered by Zibian. This well-traveled Talaxian is a bit reserved, but he sees his share of the Delta Quadrant, even surviving as a Kazon captive. He's a true survivor with a quiet, deep knowledge of the region. Zibian sought refuge on Voyager when chaos erupted in Jabin's slave camp, allowing him to escape. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. You learn a lot when you meet the wrong kind of people. Yeah. Okay, sure. Deflector offline? What the hell? Which part? I'm sure it's a dick joke, but which part? We can't scan any of these worlds because we don't have nebula scanning. Meeting the wrong kinds of people? Oh. Yep. Engineering tier 2. Okay, so that's good. Workshop level 2. Shuttle bay, negotiation tactics. Let's do workshop level 2. I think that's kind of needed. Wow, are we that low on research? Okay. What if we just move everything to tier 2? Crew needs tier 2. I just don't think we need tier 2. We can't do anything with the Borg yet. Need research. Okay. Thought that resource was going to last me a while. Yep. Massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J giant. Alright, let's go ahead and as much as we can. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Yeah! Yeah! Nice. Yeah. Side note, one thing that really got on my nerves and still does is this game doesn't tell you what you have to hold square to use items. To use items? I mean, I guess it kind of guarantees that you want to use it, but forces you to hold it. But if you're in a fight, I know so many times when I've played a few Souls or Souls-likes, I've accidentally healed when I didn't want to and wasted the healing. So I guess I can sort of understand that. You know, we need this. I need to not be running on batteries. So let's go ahead and get this. Upgrade a local combat room, which I think phasers. No, can't do that. And our torpedo bays have already been upgraded. Ah, penis. Granted, I prefer the slower animations over the super fast heal speeds of Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3. I like this colorful effect. Navigational deflector has been upgraded, so that's good. -2 damage per cycle from phenomena. Okay, let's put Joe Carey down there. Before you sound completely insane, nope, because with the slower heal speed, you actually have to position and plan your heals. Yeah, that certainly makes sense. If the slow animations actually affect your healing speed, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. After we've arrived at the Class M planet sending the distress signal, I'm reading hundreds of life signs. They're contacting us. Captain, it's a Federation frequency. Maybe the caretaker provided us with some company, or Starfleet finally came looking for us. Support optimism, because last time I curbed it, I lost a bunch of morale. Answer their hail. If it's someone from home, I don't want to keep them waiting. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway with the Federation starship Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Greetings, Captain. I'm surprised our scanners picked up a Federation ship. Not that I wasn't happy about it. Riley Frazier. I don't recall this. Who am I? I apologize, Captain. My excitement got the best of me. My name is Riley Frazier. Some years ago, I was working as a science officer on a vessel in the Bolian sector. We were attacked without warning by aliens. Those of us who survived were put in some kind of stasis. The next thing we knew, we were here on this planet. It seems we shared the same luck. We were also taken to the Delta Quadrant by force. I don't remember this. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, you heal almost instantly. Don't get me wrong, love Dark Souls 3, still my favorite Souls game, but fuck. Who's with you on this planet? Any other Federation species? 3 humans besides me, some Klingons, Cardassians, Romulans, and dozens of other species I'd never seen before. And where are the aliens that left you here? No one knows. We all have the same story, grabbed from wherever and dumped here. However, most of the species here have become hostile. They raid our group frequently. If possible, could you provide us with resources? Sure. Is Kim Kardashian on that planet? Ugh. No, Cardassians, not Kardashians. Trust me, I'd rather deal with Cardassians than Kim Kardashian. We don't have much to spare, but we'll share what we can. Thank you, Captain. This will help us hold out a bit longer. Morale plus 200. Nice. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but we have another request to make. Our scanners picked up an abandoned Borg cube, but we don't have any way to reach it. I am way too far from Borg territory right now to be dealing with the Borg. Excuse the fuck out of me. We are way too far from the Borg to be dealing with the Borg. How about no? You could retrieve a piece of technology from the cube. It could help us establish peace on this planet. How about no? It's the Borg. I did not pronounce it Kardashian. I said Cardassian. How about fuck peace? How about no to the Borg? I know you don't know much about Star Trek or anything about Star Trek, Doc. I don't know how much you do know. But I'll tell you this. The best way to describe the Borg are space zombies. Not like the necromorphs of Dead Space, but like cybernetic space zombies. They beam aboard your ship with hella powerful technology. They literally do what's called assimilating, which is basically like they infect you with a cybernetic virus, essentially, that turns you into a cybernetic zombie. Cyborg space zombies sound awesome? No. No. They were actually one of the most dangerous hostile species in the Star Trek universe. What kind of Borg technology is she talking about? And what piece of technology would that be? If it's Borg weapons, I won't help you, Miss Fraser. We aren't asking for weapons, Captain. We only ask for help to remain united against the challenges of this planet. What we need is called a neuroelectric field generator. If you're willing to help, we can provide the coordinates of the cube. I don't think this was in the show. Because I don't remember this character. I don't remember Borg at all until like season 3. Star Trek people just need to get good. Well, not the first time, but one of the earliest times the Borg encountered the Federation, I believe it was over like 40 ships tried to take on a single Borg ship, and it destroyed literally every Borg ship. Or sorry, every Federation ship. The Borg are fucking powerful. Send us the coordinates. We'll take a look and bring you the technology if we find it. Thank you, Captain. Your efforts will contribute to peace and harmony on our planet. That is, fucking scary. Surprise Genophage Krogans. No, more like the collectors. Like the actual Prothean, Reaper mutated collectors. Ready to play the Me2? I might as well be talking to my own dick. It's okay, I'm just messing with you. I don't feel good about going to see this Borg cube. I just want to throw that out there. I don't feel good about seeing this Borg cube. We need to repair our warp core first. The Borg can wait. After the occurrences of deliberate tampering or increasing ship-wide, cargo bay got damaged. Well, luckily I can repair. Fine, nor can. I think you finished the trilogy. You should. It's a really good trilogy. It really is. Comms request. Well, I can scan this sector. No, not all of it. Captain, we're being hailed on all emergency frequencies. Putting them on screen now. The Nezu. We are the Nezu. Our colony is under threat by asteroids. We need urgent help. I don't remember this species. The Nezu? ME1 doesn't actually hold up horribly. Well, if you play the Legendary Edition, it really is, vastly improved over the original version of Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 original was really bad. I mean, specifically on a performance level, not necessarily the game itself or the story. On a performance level, the original version of ME1 was real rough. The Legendary Edition is vastly better. Fixed all the problems. Understood. We'll be there soon. Thank you, Captain. Please hurry. We won't hold on for much longer. Look at that scar on his face. He is an alien. I don't know what to tell you. He's an alien. We need this first. We need our warp core repaired. We cannot run on battery power forever. Fuck. We're literally running out of battery power. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Please don't ask us to go anywhere. We don't have enough power. Captain Convoy Leader on screen. Name's Laxeth. State your business. Captain Janeway, I'll cut to the chase. We're looking for Verterium Cordonide. Our convoy was raided by the Kazon Nistrum. Of course they were. They stole all our Verterium Cordonide. If you'll excuse me, I have a convoy to rebuild. What a coincidence. Oh, shit. Fellow's putting obstacles in our way again. Maybe it's time to seek him out for once. What? Bitch, what the what? Wait, why are we... We're back on... Why are we back on warp core power? That's the Nezu planet. Maybe they'll reward us with some really good shit. Let's go to the Nezu planet. Whatever. Captain, the Nezu planet. It's even worse than we expected. Voyager arrives just in time to witness a catastrophic meteor shower bombarding the planet, leaving fiery trails of destruction. The crew races against time to provide aid. Good shit, not alien shit? No. Neither shit. We're literally running out of fuel, running out of gas, and gas stations are hard to come by. Shields are holding. We are unaffected by the debris for now. Captain, a massive asteroid is heading straight for the colony. Block the asteroid with Voyager? How about no? They're all 70% chance. Just drain planets of oil. No, wrong gas. And no, we can't use fart gas either. Advanced Prelor weaponry. The Prelors? We would have encountered the Prelors by now? I remember the Prelor. Those were the warring robots. We would have encountered those by now? Maybe I left one of the previous areas too soon. Was going to suggest that? Well, I knew somebody probably would eventually. Target the asteroid and fire phasers. Target missed. 70% chance. This is definitely XCOM. This is definitely XCOM. 70% chance to hit, and we missed. The asteroid has entered the planet's atmosphere and is about to make contact. A giant asteroid hurtles toward the planet. The crew is powerless to intervene. Their technology no match for the forces of nature. Impact confirmed. The energy readings off the scale. The devastation, it's unimaginable. Several more asteroids are approaching. We must find a more effective solution to protect the Nezu. After being hailed from the surface, Starship Dr. The debris, asteroids, evidence, meet up. That was strange. Another hail incoming, Captain. Finally, Captain, we've suffered terrible losses. Please, you must help us prevent another catastrophe. Of course, Ambassador. We just had a strange hail from the surface. It must have been Dr. Vadam. His lab was hit in the bombardment. Please, Captain, you must help him. He's the only one who could save our planet. Send an away team now. Don't worry, Ambassador. We'll bring him back. Okay. It's not 100% accurate. It's 50%. Pfft. If you're lucky. Need a pilot and a Talaxian. Okay, well, that gives us... Well, no, we can't use Talaxian because Neelix is busy doing shit. Well, that's inconvenient. Okay, we don't need medical. We need science and Starfleet. Which could be this. Actually, yeah, it would be this. And then we could take Tuvok, who has the highest combat stat. Who needs doctors in space? Even better, the doctor aboard Voyager is a holographic doctor. He's not even a real person. Captain, we're losing control of the shuttle. The thrusters are failing and altitude is rapidly declining. We're about to crash. Bend over, put your head between your knees, and kiss your ass goodbye. Attempt to lessen the impact. The pilot takes control of the shuttle and manages to lift up slightly before crashing near Dr. Vadam's lab. The team leaves the wreckage unharmed. AI Doctor. Kinda. Captain, Dr. Vadam's lab has collapsed. He must be buried under the rubble. We need to find a way to get him out of there fast. We don't have any duranium, and we need that pretty badly. The stronger members lift the heavy debris as the others pull Vadam out. Once free, they realize they aren't high enough to beam back to Voyager. Luckily, they'll find an orbital lift not far from them. Entering the orbital lift now. Wait, a woman has been hiding here. She has grabbed Dr. Vadam at knife point. What should we do? Shoot the bitch! We don't really need food. Our food is actually pretty good. Calm the woman down and offer Voyager's help. Calm the woman down. Yeah, because that works. Calm the woman down. This risk bar needs to be at maximum. Is that sexist? Sorry. Because enraged women are so known for being easy to calm down, yeah. Alright, we'll get this one clear easily. The away team places their faces on the ground and explains that they mean no harm and just want to leave the planet. After a few moments, the woman releases Vadam and runs off. Captain, it looks like the tether has been damaged. We'll probably have to make some repairs. Required 68. We only have 7 on that one. Oh, shit. While searching the consoles, they find a detailed blueprint for the lift, but struggle to decipher it. Eventually, the lift starts, but nobody feels confident. Nervously, they begin their ascent. Everything's gonna be okay. Right? Sending now. Arg! Something's not right. We're losing maglev cohesion. We're going to derail. Yeah, it's 2 points of risk. Oh, I only got 50%. Oh no, this is going to go bad. This is going to go real bad. Okay, we stayed in the green. Whew. Rerouting the backup power causes the lights to go out, but it's worth it if it keeps the team alive. Eventually, Voyager is able to bring them aboard before they lose maglev cohesion. Whew. That was a bit of a close call. Captain, the away team has returned with Dr. Vadam. Take the doctor to sickbay and call me when he's been checked over. How do you feel, Dr. Vadam? I've been better. We have more urgent topics to discuss. Can you contact the ambassador? Dr. Vadam, I'm glad you're alive. Have you found a solution to the mess we're in? Not a solution, but a suspicion. Each asteroid shows traces of anomalous energy signatures. I suspect that this event was no natural catastrophe. But what are these things if not asteroids? We need more data. A larger asteroid should reveal enough. If I'm correct, we'll find more signs of manipulation. Well, that's good timing. Scanners are picking up on a slow-moving gargantuan asteroid. An impact of that size would be catastrophic. Helm, set a new course. We need to stop this thing. Well... we turn these back on. No, because we're running on batteries still. Yeah. Captain, the occurrences of deliberate tampering are increasing ship-wide. Crew quarters gonna... I get it. Thank you. Continue. Captain, we've reached the asteroid. It appears its velocity has decreased since our initial scan. Destroying an asteroid of that size could endanger the ship, Captain. I would advise a cautious approach in acquiring more data. Kim Jong-un, or however you spell it, what are you doing in space? You talking about Ensign Kim? Asteroid. Scan it first. Check the asteroid with the Dreadnought AI. The Dreadnought AI? We're supposed to have access to that by now? Really? Ow. Okay. I missed some shit. Let's start by scanning the asteroid. Maybe we'll find something unusual like last time. The scans detect unusual energy patterns. High concentrations of... Did the asteroid just fire a warning shot? What? That isn't an asteroid, it's a starship. Captain, we're being hailed. There is no need for aggression. We are the Eternian Order. Are you responsible for the asteroid bombardment of the Nezu planet? The Eternian Order claims this territory. The Nezu will withdraw. You are not Nezu. Why is this conflict your concern? I'm a friend of the Nezu, and I'm not going anywhere until you stop your attacks on their planet. You die for this planet? We would much prefer peace to war. If you withdraw, we'll give you some of our warheads. Are all the Star Trek aliens this ugly? No, some of them are okay. Some of them are okay. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 40. Male characters that are more than 30 years of age are considered old, but female characters that are millennia old are still somehow very attractive and sometimes appear quite young. All the Star Trek aliens look like humans with minimal makeup. That's very true, with the exception of Species 8472, which is completely CGI. Of course, then there's the Vidian Saki. That's not minimal makeup. Laughs in the goddess in Fire Emblem. It's over a millennia old, but looks like a little girl. Okay, that's not her. That's her entire race, but still, I mean, it's fact. Fact. Captain, our scans show advanced weaponry. A fight would not be advisable. Dr. Vadam and the Nezu are counting on us. We have to help them. The Etanians said they would give us warheads. We are running a tad low on torpedoes. That's a comet tail, by the way. In case you didn't know. The vast majority, yeah. I mean, the usually the ones that had the least amount of prosthetics or I guess prosthetics breakup are the ones that are on the show often. You know, like the Bajorans, they have just the nose thing and the ears. Usually the other aliens have a little more stuff to them, especially in the later series like DS9 and Voyager. Less so in TNG because it was still new and their budget wasn't exactly like bursting at the seams. But with TNG and DS9, they were later on and had plenty of money to make their characters look like, well, the Kazon with their fucked up head and their hell of a hairdo. Kim Jong-un Space Con is telling us to, don't. Yeah, let's take the warheads, because we're running out of torpedoes, and I assume these warheads could be used in our photon torpedoes. We have to assess the risk correctly. A fight would endanger the crew. We'll withdraw. A wise decision, Captain. We will beam the warheads to you shortly. Very well. 10 torpedoes. Yes. You can't be serious, Captain. You would leave us at the mercy of these people? I'm deeply sorry. We did everything we could. I hope you can live with what you've done, or with what you didn't do. My first and foremost priority is to get this ship and its crew back home. Helm, bring us back on our previous course. Nice. The Kazon are just Star Trek's version of Centauri from Babylon 5. The makeup artists were either jealous or envious of Babylon 5's creativity with Londo Mollari. I've never seen a lot of Babylon 5, but I do think I know which alien race you're talking about. And now that you pointed that out, you're absolutely right, Ryu. You're absolutely right, Ryu. The Kazon are absolutely a ripoff of those aliens. You are 100% right. I never even realized that till just now. Those hairdos were insane. Okay, let's see what the... I need to repair my freaking ship, though. I don't like running on 7... I don't like running at tier 2... Tier 2 warp core. And I need to repair my ship really, really freaking badly. Are there any... Okay, that's food. Irium. I need a repair station. Okay, let's just do it. Kula and Seska have chased us long enough. This ends now. Yeah, I'm in real good shape for a fight against the Kazon Nistrum right now. Not for the Verterium, Not for revenge, but because we have a mission. We have a home to reach. Bold. In that case, we should strengthen our defensive and offensive capabilities. Laxeth might be willing to help us if we help them with repairs, though it could take a while. Speaking of reinforcements, I propose building a holographic ship projector to make it appear as though we have backup. The holographic ship projector unlocked in the science tech tree. A similar idea, we could use the deflector grid to create echo displacements. Kazon sensors would pick up a whole fleet. They just have to leave before realizing it's an illusion. I like the sound of all of that. Begin preparations immediately. Dismissed. Prepare Voyager for the final confrontation with Kulla. Increase combat power to 110. Find a way to repair the warp core. Research holographic ship projector and science tech tree. Science tech tree. We have enough to do it. We have 69 now. Nice. Let's grab some deuterium. Life support failing won't last much longer. 1,500, and we got 2 crew out of it too. "24 days, that's very helpful. Get as much as we can. Stay in the green, stay in the green, stay in the green. Nice, very good. We actually filled up. That is really good to see considering our current circumstances right now. We are in desperate need of healing, though. We need to repair our shit. And by our shit, I mean our ship. Shitty ship is falling apart. Engineering office is offline. Damn it. Do I have any work teams that I can send out? Workshop. What's the question mark here? After my analysis of our waste system show we're jettisoning valuable materials, I propose we build a waste disassembler. This facility would break down refuse at a subatomic level, yielding critical raw materials like deuterium for fuel and uranium for hull repairs. This will turn our waste into a continuous resource stream, vital for Voyager's self-sufficiency. Okay. How do we do that? Research waste disassembler in the science tech tree, then build a waste disassembler. Okay, we do that first, and then we'll get the... Where is it? I mean, it's not going to be level 3. Shit, it is level 3. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. That's going to be hard as fuck. Oh, hey, there's the Borg cube. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? 74 HP? We're going to go right up to a Borg ship? Why the fuck not? Captain, we have just been hailed by the ambassador of a species called the Erythian. Their homeworld was hit by a series of severe ion storms. Infrastructure is crippled and they are urgently asking for donations to assist the injured and begin reconstruction. What is our response? Send a donation of food. We have plenty of food at the moment. I don't want to spend uranium. Morale plus 400, food plus minus 600. Fuck. Really? I don't really want to be in I don't want to be in a fight with my HP where it is.
What are your orders, Captain?
Shit. This is gonna suck. Kill it quickly, guys, because we are kind of
Attack the
fucked.
front, Captain.
Come on, shields, hold out for me. Come on, shields, hold out for me.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
What did that say? Interregity? Intergritty. They misspelled integrity.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Surrendered. Shut the fuck up. Alarm ship projector is complete. We get to level 3 now? No, we don't have enough. Okay, I gotta go with as it is. Alright, let's hope this Borg cube doesn't wake up, otherwise it's probably gonna be a game over here. How do we reach our destination? Orders? Yeah, let's send an away team aboard a Borg fucking cube. Great idea. I can't wait to see how bad this is gonna go. Alright. That gives us everything except medical and engineering, which we can get engineering out of Balana. Actually, we can get Kim some no. Yeah. Bring Harry, Kim, and Kess. Yeah. After we're on the cube now, but it seems we're stuck. The only door we found is shut tight. How should we proceed? Find an alternate way. Restart a local circuit, operate the door mechanism. The away team moves some of the debris around, uncovering alternative path they can comfortably follow. Captain, an active security scan traverses the area. It could trigger an immediate alarm. What are your orders? Just tricorders to emit a disruptive frequency that deactivates the scan. Yes, you're going to finally do something useful. Very useful. The modified hypo spray works perfectly. The team's biomass is so significantly reduced that the security scan does not detect them. The team traverses the corridor unnoticed. Captain, there are a lot of inactive drones here. Maybe we can acquire valuable information if we examine them. Should we risk it? Man, I don't know. The Borg? The Borg? The Borg. The Borg. No. No. We're going to push through them without examining them. It's too risky. The away team quickly moves between the inactive drones, gently moving some of them out of their way to avoid any kind of dangerous surprises. They continue their search for the field generator. Captain, the neuroelectric field generator is connected to the cube and looks rather delicate. How shall we proceed? Disconnect the generator from its power conduits, reprogram the Borg interface for a controlled detachment sequence, sever the connection to retrieve the field generator. This is our last one. Let's make everybody do something. Reprogram the Borg interface for a controlled detachment sequence. The away team scans the Borg interface near the generator and begins to decipher and reprogram it. The generator is set loose. The team beams back to Voyager, generator in tow. It can now be delivered to Fraser and her colonists. Cool. Tuvok's now level 7. Okay. We need healing. Please, is there some... Please tell me there's a repair station on one of these damn places. The D and Interceptor? Ugh. These are all planets. These are only going to have resources. Distress signal of a heavily damaged space station around a nearby planet, quickly losing altitude and on a collision course with the planet's surface. Detected multiple life signs still within the station. Just need a repair station. Just want to fix my shit. Just want to fix my shit. Come on. A passing trader boasting of his exceptional wares for sale. Upon closer inquiry, it soon became clear he is not speaking of goods but of living beings. Our scans also revealed that his vessel is unusually heavily armed for its small size. Of course, none of these are repair stations. Because why would it? I only have 61 HP. Why would I want to fucking heal? Oh, that's good. Torpedo launch bay and phaser control room, both of our weapon systems. Peachy. Bring this online. Okay, we have enough power to do that. Okay. Crew quarters. Which one of these was the engineering office? Right there. Can we bring this one online? Okay, let's take this one down then. We can't upgrade this. Assigned to repair hull. There we go. Engineering office. Assigned to repair hull. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we have another... We only have 2 engineering offices? I guess so. Okay, that's fine. At least we're, at least the hull's getting repaired. Knows it needs it. Oh, the friggin' nebula. Ugh. Okay, yay. Morale plus 200. Battery compartment got damaged. Thank you. Orders continue. Captain, we are within hailing range of Fraser's colony. They're already hailing us. Looks like someone is eager for good news. On screen. Welcome back, Captain. How did it go? Wasn't easy, but we retrieved the field generator. Splendid, Captain. This will mark the beginning of a new era on our planet, an age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. What? Hey, collective? That sounds awfully familiar, you think? I don't think there's a point in hiding it anymore. We were all Borg. You weren't just dumped on this planet, you were assimilated by the collective. At Wolf 359, I was a science officer aboard a Starfleet ship. 5 years ago, a storm severed our link to the collective. We woke up free. We salvaged what we could and came to this planet to start over. What went wrong afterwards? Sounds like a new beginning to me. What went wrong? The drawbacks of individuality, Captain. Instead of depending on each other, we fell back into old habits. The joy faded fast. Faced with cultures we didn't understand or were taught to hate, we turned hateful. Then came the violence. Fighting the raids, all because of this? That's why we needed the field generator to reestablish the neural link among former Borg. Linked, we had no conflict, no crime, no hunger. We lived as one in harmony. So basically, she wants to build a neural generator and make everybody a hive mind again. A so-called harmonious family bent on violent assimilation. Captain, I think wisely about your decision. A neuroelectric field generator could be a significant asset provided a proper deborgification is performed. It could cut our patient recovery time in half. Please, Captain, we're no longer Borg. We've learned. We just want to use what's good from our past to build a safe, productive community. Sorry, babe. You're out of luck. I'm keeping it for myself for faster healing. The possibility of the field generator are intriguing. Could be the key to getting home. I'm sorry, but we'll be keeping it. Morale minus 500. Ugh, with such too friendly a crew. It's unbelievable, Captain. You would doom us to die in conflict for your own personal gain? Yeah. You'll have to find another way of living together as individuals, as other societies did for centuries. Ensign, and the transmission. Neural electric field generator unlocked in the Borg tech tree. I want main engineering to see if Voyager can use this neuroelectric field generator. Captain, do our goals really justify any and all means? I don't feel comfortable with the thought of this technology. It's my choice, Ensign. That's why you're staying at Ensign, Ensign. Noted, Ensign. But this technology may be the key to getting home. And that's a risk I'm willing to take. Morale minus 300. Fuck. Helm resume original course. Unity complete. Unlock the Borg tech tree. Unlock the Borg tech tree? Motherfucker, what? The fuck did you say? Unlock the Borg tech tree? What? Oh, not really. We really didn't. Yeah, we really didn't unlock the Borg tech tree because we don't have access to anything other than this, and I can't use that. Should I research Tier 3? Hull reinforcement. Increases maximum hull by plus 50. Yeah. Combat Tier 3. Science Tier 3. The waste disassembler. That was something that Alana wanted. Let's get that. Yeah, that's doable in 31 days, give or take. Whew, this is getting dicey. This is getting dicey. Where's my save button? Yeah, manual save. Ugh, this is getting dicey. I don't know. I don't feel too good about this. We might, I mean, we're getting the ship repaired, so maybe it's not that bad. But the fact we're still limited to Warp 2, we've got to build up our combat readiness to take on the Kazon in what's probably going to be a very tough fight. I don't feel very confident. Alrighty. How's about... We haven't gone to see main stun in a while. Let's go there. That is the wrong button. I think he's doing Final Fantasy VI? Tactics. He's doing Tactics. Thank you all so much for being here, and I should be back tomorrow night. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Tell Mainstun I said hello.